Well, folks, I'm going to do something a little bit different. This was something. Oh, there's Oni.
Sorry, I'm about to play some Sonic Mania because I'm bored.
That's fine. Like I say, folks, for those that are listening and keeping an eye in the comment section, this is something I talked about a while ago. Kind of got inspired by Helsing's shooting the shit thing, where he just go and talk about things, no set specific topic, just say what we feel like we need to, and maybe just talk about some random stuff. So, pretty much whatever you want. And we have Oni in the background playing Mania because,
I'm bored.
he's bored. Yeah.
I'm just waiting for reactions.
Yes, because we got WrestleMania 33 retrospective coming this week. We've got a fair few reactions done already. I'm looking to film one for tomorrow. And we've got L-Man doing his thing, as only L-Man can do, because he's L-Man. He is the master.
I am the L-Man. That's what I am. I am the L-Man. I got the master plan.
And the thing is, he actually hates the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. Like, Udi, you do know, I, the L-Man, do not like Sonic the Hedgehog, yet you're comparing me to a character from said series. It's like, yes, but it's you being evil. The L-Man likes this.
Anyway, I was going to... Oh, I hate the blue spheres. That's one thing. They go so fast, and I don't have that reaction time of just like, you got to be fierce.
Yeah, well, remember how bad it was when you could lock on Sonic and Knuckles to Sonic 1, where you just have endless Sonic 3 and Knuckles blue sphere levels. That's a new type of crazy where you get like maybe 30 minutes into doing that and you're like, I want this to stop. I want this to stop. This absolutely sucks. I want this to stop.
Last I heard, there was like 1,000 levels of blue sphere.
Oh, forget that. I'm sorry. No, just no.
Oh, it's getting too fast.
And whilst we're also on the subject of all things no, we need to address something from somebody who thought Game of Thrones was a real thing.
Do we have to? And we just pretend that person does not exist?
Ooh, yeah, get it! Oh, Get starring random.
Oh, well.
Folks, I don't know if this person was straight up trolling or delusional, but there is somebody on Twitter, that kind of tells you where this is going already, who said, and I quote, incest is part of the LGBT community, so if you don't support it, you're basically homophobic. And my first reaction was, what? What the hell?
What part of the South are you from?
And most of the people, like, because I share this privately on my personal Facebook page. I mean, some of the meme pictures are like, "What's going on this one? Oh Lord!"
I don't understand.
Go on.
Well, see, the thing is, she might have probably deleted it already, but she posted something else about it. And I'm just like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm done with you. You're too much of an idiot.
We just looked at that and we're like, I mean, that was messed up, man.
Like I said, just don't mind me, Sonic Mania. God knows I have no life. Maybe Gundam Versus. I suck at Gundam Versus, but I still love it, even though it's the trial version.
Oh.
Seriously, it's like you give me something fun to play, I'm gonna play it.
Only gonna play, only gonna play, only gonna play.
And I fucking missed the giant ring. I mean, I've got all 7 Chaos Emeralds, so who cares, really?
We're being joined by the Prez.
Hello, everybody. Like I said in the chat, this came in like a wrecking ball.
They're good. Get out.
I don't need to picture you on a wrecking ball. Now after what
as in this video came in. This video came in like a wrecking ball. It came in out of nowhere.
No, that's an RKO. Get it right.
Okay, fine.
By the way, if anybody's watching this, like Big Battle or anything, I'm sorry, but at the same time, I'm playing this and talking to guys just shooting the shit. I got Darkside Phil's Ultra Street Fighter 2 stream going because God knows I think I'm still pissed off at the idiot. My grudges apparently hold a good ton of weight nowadays.
Damn.
See, you play Sonic 2 and you lose at the final level 80 fucking times.
Oh dear.
And I might have miscalculated on that one. You lose 80 fucking times, you can go piss off on a river.
Oh dear.
Let's not hurt the environment, shall we?
Oh yeah, that's a good thought. I mean, God knows how much how toxic his piss is. I don't even want to think about that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm no environmentalist per se, but I still get pissed off at that sort of thing. Like I see, like I'm in a store, I see a Doritos wrapper on the ground, I'm like,
pick it up.
Really?
Yeah, seriously, man.
It's just me. Can't stand littering, can't stand graffiti. I see all that shit, and I'm just like, why won't this stop?
And I can't stand idiots. So there you go. The end.
Speaking of idiots, Nitro.
Do we really have to put up with this sorry ass?
And by Nitro, are we referring to the guy who disrespected Emmer, Nitro the Crash Bandicoot crate, or Nitro the Turbo Boost?
Nitro, the guy that just made me mess up on my fucking blue sphere.
Oh.
I mean, I don't usually go there with drama, but it's just one of those things where you look at it and you think, you took, a tribute to someone who's sadly no longer with us and made it all about him. And the jerk is still going on about Winger Dinger and what have you from 2009. I'm like, oh, for goodness sake, no one cares anymore.
Once again,
go ahead.
It just proves once again that there are people out there who are even crazier than I am.
And clearly never met me or Oni.
Apparently there are crazier people out there, crazier than I am. I was just going to say, look, I've said this many times, and I kind of want to put this to rest too, like Random did. I didn't know Hellsing like the rest of you guys did, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But I know how much he was respected by you guys, and loved too, so I'm not going to sit here and shit the bed, okay?
No.
I've said my piece about it, and that's it. And I messed up on Blue Sphere again. But anyway, I said my piece about it. Let the man rest in peace. That's
exactly. Lord,
but
enough.
I will say this, and that this is about Nitro again because I remember this fondly. I don't know if I ever told Random this, but I know I told you or Preston this.
Mm-hmm.
When my mother was in the hospital, this was the day before she,
Yes. A very unfortunate day.
Yeah. I hate reliving it, by the way.
Sorry, dude.
It's fine. I'm still trying to cope with it. But anyway, like I was saying, just going on to I messed up in Blue Sphere. Maybe I should pause this so I can get what I'm saying out.
Mm-hmm.
I was just on the internet after cleaning up the game room, reorganizing some stuff, trying to get my mind off of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Go on Facebook. There he is. There's fucking Kyle right there. Blah, 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 about politics and all that, the usual.
Yeah.
Something snapped in my brain, and I just finally cussed him out. I was just like, can you go 1 week? 1 fucking week without talking about this shit?
I doubt he could.
He gives me the same apology, the same copy and paste apology he gave Random.
Ugh. And it's like I say, he still goes on about, all the internet drama. It's like, you people bullies. Like, you do know you annoyed a few people back in the day as well. Don't think like you're uber innocent or anything.
If he's uber innocent, I'm the fucking Pope.
That will be a feat of engineering on your behalf.
Exactly. And I'm not Catholic either, so that would be something to see, wouldn't it?
No comment.
Anyway, like I was saying, I don't know what the guy's problem is with everybody. Oh, I blame this person for making me who I am. What, a total douche nozzle? That's what you are.
I mean, there are times when it's valid to say someone or something has made you who you are, but this isn't the case.
Exactly. And he's a fucking idiot.
No, an idiot would be smarter.
You
I'm
know
gonna
what?
leave that one alone.
No. He's right. A fucking idiot would be smarter than him. And you know he would.
Anime God 500 Rebirth just said, F Kyle and his disrespectful childish rant. I think childish would be an improvement at this stage.
Amen.
I got nothing more to say than, he didn't even need to say anything. All he could have said was, but I'm sad the man is gone. And if he just left it at that, everything would have been fine. But to quote as Oni once said, but no. Oh gosh dang it.
What?
Anime God just went, Kyle, you just made the list!
No, the list is too good even for him.
But seriously, folks, what we're getting at is Random went and did this loving tribute to Helsing 920, real name Emma Bear Prevost. And the guy proceeded to make a complete diatribe about himself when he didn't even need to make anything about himself. And everybody chewed him out for it. Because, and this is, don't think of it as personally trying to demean someone purposely. It's the fact that, when somebody is trying to remember somebody fondly, who was like family to them, they went and made it about themselves. You look at it and you think, dude, you didn't need to do that. You could have just either said something pleasant or left it alone. But from what I understand about this gentleman, is he doesn't know subtlety.
And you use that term loosely.
So, some might see this as bringing drama to the internet. If it is, okay, I hold my hands up. But the point I'm trying to make is the guy was completely classless in what he did. And I don't blame Random for taking down the tribute just to re-upload it so that his little diatribe was taken away. Because when you take something down off, it's the same principle if this was Storm Artist, which sad thing that site's gone, or if it's YouTube, VidMe, or D8. When you take something down, you take the comments section with it. And Random just wanted to have this nice tribute to Emma, and that's the way it should have been done. But again, from what I understand about Nitro is the man is just doomed to repeat history because he refuses to learn anything from it. And it's like the expression says, those who don't learn from history, they're going to repeat it.
Yep.
I mean, if you make a mistake, learn from it so you don't make it again. I mean, sometimes you do things that are unintentional or accidental. We're only human. This kind of thing happens. This guy, on the other hand, didn't get that memo.
Yeah. Can we just drop it and say we're done with this?
Gladly.
Thank you.
Gladly. I only brought it up simply because, it's just relevant to what's going on at the moment. And like I say, folks, if you don't have anything nice to say about somebody that you didn't like that's no longer here, please keep it to yourself. It's just basic class tactic etiquette 101 for lack of a better thing. Granted, I shouldn't have brought it to this podcast, but it's something that needed to be said. So, as Oni says, that little stick, done, dropped, now, move on. Something
Sonic
a little bit
Mania.
more. Oh, that's very pleasant.
Has anybody even done a review for Sonic Mania? I know your brother has.
I know Some Call Me Johnny has done a review for it, which I've yet to watch.
Okay, you may think this is crazy of me to do, but this was last month and I had some extra money after bills and food.
Mm-hmm.
I bought Sonic Mania on PS4 and Xbox One. Xbox One to practice,
Right.
PS4 to...
Get better?
No, PS4 to stream when dipshit Phil was streaming. Yeah, that failed miserably. Yes! Okay, I get it. I only stop talking about him, please. I can't help it. It's just like, it's a grudge. A grudge I shouldn't be holding, but yet I am. It just... I don't know what to say, really.
I mean, from what I understand, this is a guy that failed on the last level of Sonic Adventure 2 80 times.
And I might have been
Counted.
exaggerating.
Oh, someone's getting venomous again.
Who is it?
Hey, Prez just said, what, you actually counted?
Oh, yeah. Somebody might have gotten the better count anyway. I don't know, but last I checked, it was 80.
Damn.
Can I share something? Oh, you go ahead, Oni.
No, go on ahead.
Okay. Well, it wasn't about Sonic Mania, but I mean, I will say about Sonic Mania, I'm thinking of writing a review for it on my Blogspot page, but
Go for it.
yeah, I'm thinking about it. But in my game news, now that Oni has shared his, let me just preface by saying these days I feel like I can't talk about sports video games without people bashing them. Like I talk about NBA 2K and people hate it. I talk about Madden and people hate it. But from what I've played, there is no way you can hate everybody's golf. I got it.
I can. Golf sucks.
Anyway, this is going to sound crazy, but I think this is one of Sony's best games of 2017. I really do, and for good reason. Because the golf physics are quite realistic, yet the game itself is cartoony and fun. And since 1997, that's what it's always been. And I love the replay value. I love the online play, and I love the open world aspect for it. You can swim, ride golf carts, fish, do all sorts of fun shit all around the courses. Yeah, so even if sports games aren't your thing, you might want to check this one out just to see how it is, because I don't think you'll be disappointed.
Anime Gods just said, I love Sonic Mania, best 2D Sonic since Sonic 3 and Knuckles, hopefully without and Knuckles and Knuckles.
Oh, God. Once you get so many coins off of that, there is a mode called N Knuckles mode. And you get to do the best team ever. But Oni, what is it, you ask? Knuckles and Knuckles.
And Knuckles.
And Knuckles.
Knuckles and Knuckles. That reminds me of that Sonic Boom episode where there's a clone of Knuckles. I really need to catch up on that series. The last episode I watched was 59. Probably because the reason I stopped was because I don't like watching certain things on my certain apps on my phone, because I have to close them and pause them to see other things, and for some reason my PS4 just doesn't want to cooperate and load it. It's so weird. Yeah, but the games suck from what I've seen, but from what I've seen, the TV show was awesome and funny. I have a friend who says it's full of kindergarten humor, and I'm like, apparently I missed the memo on TV shows that have kindergarten humor.
Teen Titans Go.
Kill me for saying this, Oni, but I can tolerate it.
To a point.
However, I still prefer the original by a long shot. That's never going to change, but Go does provide me with a laugh here and there.
I was going to say, I've been hearing that the original's been coming on at 6 in the morning.
I'll have to check it out.
That's what I've heard.
Why don't they just air Ed, Edd n Eddy at 6 in the morning while we're at it?
Oh my God! Stop giving them good ideas. You know they're not going to use it.
Of course, because Cartoon Network stopped caring about people like us a long time ago.
Well, regular show's gone, but it had a proper series finale. Adventure Time's supposed to be going soon, from what I hear.
Oh, funny thing. If you watch the Sonic Boom episode where they're designing different cars for themselves,
don't spoil anything, okay?
tells his laps.
MJ. Don't spoil it yet. I haven't seen it.
I was going to say, this is only a minor thing. You can actually hear a variation of the Knight Rider theme in the background. I'm like, that just made me smile. I like that.
Okay, that's cool. So MJ, you had a PlayStation. You said, was Hot Shots Golf one of the, or Everybody's Golf, as you had called it up there?
I never played.
You got one of those games on PS1?
I never played any golf games on the PS1. The only ones I ever played was, FIFA 97. That was crap. NBA 97. I actually didn't mind that. That was actually a decent game.
Was it the one by EA?
Hang on, dude. Don't cut me off when I'm trying to talk about.
Sorry.
PS1 games. Lost World Jurassic Park. I still love that game to this day, especially when you could be the T-Rex and go around eating people. A little bit of dark humor. But that was seriously... Oh. Anime Gods just said, less said about Powerpuff Girls 2016, the better.
Don't remind me of that travesty.
Oh, dear. That rubs someone the wrong way.
That show doesn't have Tara Strong. Therefore, that show sucks.
Oh, please, with the fucking meta humor it gets. Damn, that
Also, lest we forget the main writer of the show that has his own insert character having a relationship with Blossom. It's like, okay, dude, No, creepy.
Archie Sonic,
So
great plot, great everything. Ken Penders comes in and ruins everything.
No, he's referred to as that guy. We're not going to grace him with his name because he does not deserve it.
Aw, but I wanted to call him Bitch Tits.
No, that's you without a shirt on. Oni's now sort of looking at the screams like, I'm going to kill you. Slowly.
MJ, why do you make stupid jokes?
So it's okay for me to make stupid jokes, but not okay for him?
No, you can't make stupid jokes either.
And you can make stupid jokes?
Yes, because I did a stupid video the other night, so yeah.
And he didn't get his titty paste.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Dude,
Well,
I do it with a...
I know, but you seriously need to get laid.
Now that's just hurtful.
That's your rebuttal? Just to get laid? Dude, ain't the 90s anymore.
Man, considering the pain I've been in for the last week and a half.
And heck, you ain't even had Elman as a roomie. That would have been more painful.
Ugh.
I wouldn't mind Elman as a roommate.
No, you don't. You do not want Elman as a roommate.
Well, when we're on PS4, he's a lot more sane.
Is that possible? Oni?
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Like you should see us when we're playing like Rocket League or Four Kings Casino or Overwatch. It's a hoot. Like I remember, we were dancing in Four Kings Casino. We were just dancing on the dance floor, and he was like, "Oh, this is so embarrassing." And I said, "Hey, it could always be worse." Woo woo woo! I want to dance with you, and he's like, "Fuck off." Oh,
Would it be
glorious.
Wouldn't it be like the most awkward thing? If Elman went to a WWE Access and he just happens to see Zack Ryder in front, it's like, must not kill, must not kill. Mind you, that'd be the same thing. That'd be like the same thing if Oni was standing in front of Hulk Hogan. It'd be like, I don't want to make a scene. How are you, brother? Get the fuck away from me!
Sorry, Mean Bean Machine trying to... One of the Eggman bosses is a Mean Bean Machine. I was like, how?
I was super shocked about that. I was like, what the? What? Maybe in the next one, they'll throw in a Sonic Spinball-like boss. MJ, I'm so sorry for referencing that. Please don't punch me.
What did you reference?
I said, next thing you know, they're going to put in a boss similar to Sonic Spinball.
It's been 24 years since that game, and I still hate it with a burning passion.
Maybe Sonic Pinball Party.
I hate Spinball more than 06.
Really? That's crazy.
You don't live with me. You don't know crazy. And there's only like, oh, please.
I heard Pinball Party was a decent game on the GBA, though. Especially since it had knights in there. As in, the jester-looking guy who flies around in some sort of dream world.
MJ doesn't know current games.
Well, it was from the Saturn days, so, maybe he's heard of it. Granted, the Saturn was nowhere near as popular as the N64 PlayStation.
Trouble is with the Saturn, let's call it for what it is. It was a dummy console.
A dummy console? Don't talk with your mouth full. I can't hear you.
No. It was something just to put out there until they came up with something better, which was the Dreamcast.
Mm-hmm.
And look what happened to that.
That was because Sega kept, changed the technical specs right at the last minute. And a couple of third parties were like, no, sorry, not doing business with you.
And also because of the rift they had with EA regarding their sports games. Basically, EA was upset with Sega developing sports games on the Dreamcast because EA wanted to be like the exclusive developer of sports games on the Dreamcast, and then Sega offered them to be the exclusive third-party sports game developers on the Dreamcast, but EA just turned the other cheek and walked away.
Was it before or after EA became douchebags? Oh, I'm sorry. There wasn't a point when they weren't.
That's a bit of a tall claim, but
I actually quite like the Need for Speed series.
Yeah, I do too. But it's nowhere near like, the glory days anymore. Like the days of Underground, Most Wanted. These days, it's just a glorified Burnout, and I'm not saying that out of like spite or anything. It's just calling it as I see it.
Anime Gods just said, unpopular opinion, I liked Sonic R. It's like, so did I. I thought Sonic R was decent. Like, the premise of Sonic R was decent, but the mechanics, ugh.
Yeah.
That was such an effort just to steer the characters. Sonic was the best out of the lot, but, stands to reason because he's the titular character, but when you get to ones like Amy or Robotnik, oh, God, that was terrible.
Yeah, if you want Sonic Racing, you just the best choices got to be the Riders and the All Stars Racing series. Like R and Drift aren't as good as they were back in the day. But in my opinion, best thing about Sonic R, and I'm pretty sure we can all agree about this, the music.
Yep, love T.J. Davis.
Like, I'm serious. That opening intro song, Super Sonic Racing, holy shit, that gets my blood pumping. And my heart pounding.
The ones I like from it.
Can You Feel the Sunshine?
That one, and I think it's Diamonds in the Sky they did for the last one. It's just...
I think the track is...
Yeah.
I think the track is... Sorry.
The songs don't really have anything to do with the game per se, but in a weird way, they kind of go with it, even though it's something... You could tell that Diamonds in the Sky is something more of a romantic-themed kind of feel to it, but considering where they were, where it was like a starlit, themed trackway, it did seem to actually fit it somewhat. I think if they could go back and retool Sonic R, where the mechanics are fixed, because again, even on the Saturn, even when I played it on as part of the Sonic Gems collection years later, GameCube, they didn't do anything to fix the handling of that game. I mean, graphically, it probably was polished up just a tiny bit, not too much. But again, it's just the handling. It's just... I think my brother said something to the effect of, it's like the people from Halo that, they tried programming the cars in that, and they're just terrible at it. And I've seen him play a couple of Halo games on the 360, and the car handling is terrible on there. And I don't know.
Yeah, don't you control that with the right stick?
Couldn't remember offhand because Halo's not really my thing. I mean, I'm not really into first-person shooters.
I like them, but I'm kind of bad at them. I mean, you don't have to be good at a game to enjoy it. At least that's what I believe.
There's some level of truth to that. Anime God's just saying, yes, thank you, Preston. Finally, someone else that likes Sonic Riders. Dude, I'm going to disappoint you here. I've never been a fan of Sonic Riders. I like the premise of it, but it's just something that's... I would rather see something for Sonic with a themed game, something similar to Sonic R, where it's racing, but it's him racing just using his natural gift of speed rather than being on a hoverboard or, with Sonic Superstars racing. I mean, that I don't mind.
Legalize gambling!
The fuck?
Studiopolis.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I love especially the theme, Studiopolis, but nothing compared to Stardust Speedway Act 1. Oh, I don't know. T-Lopes, if you ever listen to this, dude, you're an absolute maestro when it comes to writing the soundtrack for that game, because Stardust Speedway Act 1 for Sonic Mania, that is pure, unadulterated 90s funk. And wow.
I was gonna say that "Can You Feel the Sunshine" thing that got ruined. Thank you, EXE Games. Can you feel the sunshine? There is no sunshine for you.
I was gonna say, I think the main reason I enjoyed Riders was mainly because it kind of felt like I was playing a Tony Hawk game.
Okay.
I was a big fan of the Tony Hawk series, so I mean, I enjoyed it. I love the music for that game too. I mean, we all love music in Sonic games now, don't we?
Yeah, it's one of the
even bad ones like. Sorry.
It's one of the few things they can get wrong because, as much as people have bashed Sonic 06, or as I call it, Sonic 360 over the years, the soundtrack is easily one of the more redeeming features. I know some people don't like the theme for Sonic with Zebrahead or Zebrahead or whichever you choose to
Zebrahead.
His World, easily one of the best themes the character's ever had, but the one that I go back to a lot is Silver's theme, Dreams of an Absolution, because the song relates to him so well, where that he just wants to make a better world for people, considering the future he came from, where everything's pretty much post-apocalyptic and turned up on its own head. It's kind of like a bad situation from 1985A, from Back to the Future Part 2, but, just done on a much bigger scale. Anime Gods just said, only bad Sonic soundtrack is Sonic Boom Rise of Lyrics, so forgettable. Never played it, and from what I've been told, dude, I don't want to play it. Apparently it's that bad. I mean, even some Call Me Johnny have gone out who have played it. God bless him for doing it. He's just said, no, stay away from it. Not worth it. Not worth the time of day. I mean, ugh.
Yeah, I'd rather play Sonic Rush than that.
Sonic Rush, I've only ever seen bits and pieces of, because I did own a Nintendo Game Boy Advance back in the... Wait, it was... No, that was DS, wasn't it?
Yeah, DS came out in late 04 in America, I believe.
Yeah, because Sonic Rush was a DS game, wasn't it?
Yep, that one came out in... actually, I believe it came out the same day as Shadow the Hedgehog. Say what you people will, but I actually
what came
really
out
enjoyed
the
that
same
game.
day as Shadow the Hedgehog?
Sonic Rush.
Oh yeah, that's like, here, forgive us. Here's a good game.
I don't know
Blaze
why
is actually... Sorry, MJ.
I don't know why people bash the Shadow game, because I'm actually one of the few people that actually enjoyed it, where Sonic Team actually stepped out of their comfort zone and said, hey, we're going to let you choose how the story will go. And I thought, that's actually kind of innovative.
And then you found out you got to beat all the endings to get the real ending.
I found it a little easy to do that, to be honest. Mainly because there's only 6 stages in one playthrough. But what I was going to say about Rush was that Blaze is actually one of my favorite female characters in the series. Probably overall.
Well, Blaze.
Yeah.
So, speaking of Sonic.
Oh, no.
Oh,
You're not
golly.
going to bring this up, are you?
Oh, no, I'm not bringing that up yet.
Oh, no.
I was going to say, do you think Sonic Forces will make or break?
Well, graphics look nice, and the singer from one of my favorite bands in the world is singing the main theme.
I'm not entirely sure at the moment because Sega are not really releasing enough about Forces, whereas with Mania, you couldn't get away from it.
And it's $40.
Wait, Sonic Forces is only $40?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty generous.
Anime God just said, same here. Shadow was a pretty good game. Also, the music in that game was really good. Amen, sir. Amen.
Good artists on there, like Power Man 5000, Magnify.
Oh, yeah.
Crush 40, of course, we can't forget them.
No.
Fun fact, in case you people didn't know this, Crush 40 was originally called Sons of Angels.
Really?
And yes, and the first game they ever composed music for was not a Sonic game.
Oh.
But it was a Sega game. One they actually collaborated with EA on. And can
Right.
anyone guess what that is?
Sonic Chronicles Dark Brotherhood.
You just said it wasn't a Sonic game.
Oh,
And this was back in the 90s or early 2000s. The game they first composed music for, NASCAR Arcade.
Okay.
oh, okay.
That's
I don't
different.
care.
No, but always happy to share some random facts that people might not know because I like to dig deep.
Can you
Speaking
find
of
some-
digging deep,
Oh, no.
now I'm bringing it up.
Gosh dang
Oh, God.
it.
A couple of friends of mine are at San Japan this weekend.
Oh, no.
They
Sonic
took-
Japan.
No, San Japan.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's a convention. Anyway, they took a couple of pictures. One of them is Sonic.
Ugh.
The other one is Sonichu.
What?
God dang it. You had to bring this up.
Well, you said shooting the shit. I'm shooting the shit, brother.
That's Helsing shtick. We're just Sunday Night Live.
Oh. Oh, so shouldn't we be Sunday Night Heat?
I'd like to be able to do that, but WWE own the rights to that.
Anyway, back to the point I was making. Somebody dressed up in a Sonic costume.
Oh,
You know where this is going, don't you?
sadly, yes.
I thought it was funny. And then, like a few hours later, somebody dresses up in a freaking Sonichu costume. And I'm thinking in my head, how much time did you have to make that?
More to the point, why?
It could always be worse.
Don't say that.
Someone could dress up as, I don't know, Onichu.
Get out.
Seriously, I just cannot stop referencing old RDR jokes.
Now I've got this image of Oni actually wearing.
Actually, wait a minute. Since you mentioned RDR, let's do a quick little poll.
Oh.
Okay.
And I messed up already. Great.
Whoops.
Blue Sphere, don't ask. Anyway. If we bring back RDR for just one episode, I'm talking one, just one, would y'all watch it? And this is just going to be on the draft. Not the actual draft. I'm talking like during the brand split. See how wrestling has changed since we last did it.
Because we
And
let
this-
we left things just after WrestleMania 32, and good lord.
Yeah, I just want to see how it changed during the brand split days. Is it gotten better? Has it gotten worse? Oh, you know that fucking answer, don't we? But like I was saying, has it changed for the better? Has it changed for the worse? Should this happen? Should that happen? Should Carmella just hurry up and cash in the fucking briefcase so she can become women's champion?
Should Carmella just suddenly call you up and say, "How you doing?"
Yeah, and then get my ass kicked by the son of Nash.
He can't be. He hasn't. Oh wait, he did get injured. Oh no, not a good idea.
Congratulations, MJ. How's it feel to mess up?
I don't know. I'll just ask you. You do it on a daily basis.
Hey-oh.
At least you're not living with neighbors.
I wonder if Hey, Oni, can you moonwalk like Carmella?
No, I'm too fat.
I've got this image now of Oni trying to
Hold on, wait a minute. I'm trying to do this blue sphere, and this... They must have just added in new blue sphere stages, because I don't remember any of this.
I got this image now of Oni trying to moonwalk, but ended up falling over like Ric Flair in the ring.
At least it's not Kevin Nash doing it.
Nash would try to do the moonwalk, but would tear his quad.
Of course.
Anime God just said, could have been worse. Could have been someone dressed up as Chris Chan. Ugh.
Who?
No, dude. Hashtag Oni Mela. Oni Mela?
What?
What the fuck's
Oh,
an Oni
boy.
Mela?
That's a good question.
I'd like to see that. Oni dressed as Carmella? With the
Oh,
long hair, wig, and all?
Right.
Oh my god, stop! It's time to stop! Jeez.
Oni coming down to the ring to Carmella's music.
Okay, you are... Oh, finally, I got the blue sphere done.
Hey Oni, how's it feel to be fabulous? Oh, he's never living this one down.
I never live anything down. What are you talking about?
Oh god, this is great. Well, you've been
No, it's
improved.
glorious.
Glorious.
Only rude.
Or rude Oni. Oh no, that's regular Oni.
Hey-oh.
Except I'm wearing a robe and being glorious.
No, you're just rude.
Oh my god. I think I just went to the point of not caring anymore. I don't know.
Did you
Haven't
care?
always been there?
That and I'm still playing Sonic Mania, so pff.
Although the idea of Oni and Carmella, well, he's an improvement over James Ellsworth.
Mm-hmm.
Or Chin Ellsworth, as he's known as in some parts. I'm going to be honest, why are they still pairing him up with Carmella? I mean, he really serves no purpose to the story now.
Oh my god, I'm at the same level Darkside Phil was in Flying Battery when he kept failing at it.
Oh, God.
Oh, wait a minute.
Did I tell you I was marking out when they brought back all the characters from Sonic Championship?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Oh my
Wait.
god, I saw Bark the Polar Bear and I had just reminded of an old joke from the arcade room I made. Who the fuck is Bark?
He was actually featured in the Archie's comic once or twice.
And the only game he was in was called Sonic Championship, although for the Japanese
Fighters.
viewers, yep, for Japanese viewers, it's called Sonic the Fighters.
Well, it was called Sonic the Fighters when I reviewed it, so...
Yeah,
Yeah.
was it on the Gems collection or was it on the?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was on the
Xbox.
Gems collection.
Xbox 360 version.
Okay, yeah.
Because I don't think. Did Sonic the Fighters ever come to the arcades?
Yes, it did.
All right.
Yep, it was released in '96, the same year as Sonic 3D Blast.
I think I'm the only one who liked Sonic 3D Blast.
I played it a little bit. I mean,
Oh god, Anime God just said Darkside Phil fed up flying battery. That level's super easy.
He failed at it 20 times.
20?
10 of those he finally rage quit for the night.
Oh, I didn't realize he was being old school Tarrison.
Who?
Seriously, how do you
seriously, you just said you don't know who Tarrison is?
I think the name rings a bell, but I just need to remember.
Oh my gosh.
I know who Terracin is, but that ain't what I mean.
Just help me out, please, just for the sake of.
Heavy Bass X. Can of Chaos.
Get out.
I need to watch more TV.
You need to watch more internet. Old school internet. You fucking scrub.
Ooh, dude.
All that. I'm not gonna touch that.
No, don't.
What the hell? Darkside Phil's actually doing good at Street Fighter 2?
He's actually doing good at something.
Oh my god! Alert the media! Oh, it'll be fake news. I forgot. Troy.
That's probably because it'll be on CNN.
Or Fox.
That's why I don't delve into politics. Can't stand it.
It's because of the U.S. election last year. Because Odie, I think you said it somewhat poignantly. It brought out the worst in everyone.
Exactly.
Which is why, whenever elections, referendums come up, I don't tell anybody whom or what I voted for. I keep it to myself because I've seen people lose friendships and get deleted off of Facebook just because someone said, oh, you voted for this guy, you didn't vote for this woman, you didn't vote for this option, we're no longer friends, our friendship is null and void. And I'm like, wow, that's kind of petty.
That's just me at this point. I'm just like, oh, you really think that? Bye. Oh, second chance.
Anime Gods just said, I like Sonic 3D Blast 2, though while I do like the in a minute, A-Log, I'm just trying to make a point here. Anime Gods just saying, while I do like the Mega Drive version, I prefer the Saturn version better, which they really need to port over it. Thank you! Thank you, sir!
I'd like to see a remastering or a port of Knuckles Chaotix, because not everyone out there is going to have a 32X.
I would as well. That would be awesome.
I'm Blue Sphere. Trying to unlock everything in this game. It's a bitch.
And I'm trying to win all the tournaments in this game.
You're fucking playing golf.
Yes, I know.
There is no skill to playing golf.
You're not going to let this go, are you?
Because golf is a boring sport that is played by Troy.
I'm not sure
I
where you're
just
going
made a
with that.
stupid... I don't know where I'm going with it anymore. I've been on fucking medication for almost 10 days. So...
Right. Just to sum up in a nutshell, some people refer to Trump as Troy because of an in-joke that Random has said on social media and his DeviantArt page. He got sick of hearing about Trump this, Trump that, so he just referred to him as Troy. He didn't pick the name. He didn't pick the name through some careful plan or whatever. He just chose it at random and just said, "We're just calling him Troy." That's it.
Hey, Alog, how you doing, man?
Hey.
What's up, buddy?
God, who invited the freak?
Nice.
Hey,
Hey.
Oni, you see these two?
Hey,
Oni, you
hey.
see these two guys right
I ain't
here?
Nitroxus. I ain't that scrub.
All right.
Okay, all right, you've redeemed yourself.
Oni,
Although,
Right.
Alog, going forward, we've already squashed the whole Nitro, why were you being disrespectful thing. Drop it, leave it alone. We're not
He's
revisiting.
allowed one joke.
Yeah.
Well, I am still proud of the Enzo Mori style trashing I gave to him in the comments section before Random deleted it.
Well, again, we've already said what we needed to, that he was disrespectful for what he did. We're not revisiting that in this pilot episode, so just drop it, leave it
Right.
alone.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, and also, Darkside Phil being good at anything. Let me check out my window for a moment.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he's actually doing something good. What the hell?
oh, and Oni,
What?
you calling Alog a sick freak? Need to remind you, he doesn't look anything like Goldust.
Yeah, and to my original point, no, I do not see pigs flying.
Damn, hold on a second. I'm going through a fucking loop because of this. Oh my god.
Oh, MJ. Since Oni's playing like Sonic Mania, what are your thoughts on like somebody making like a new character out of the boss in like Flying Battery Zone as
it. I think it's kind of cute.
yeah, Omelet. Dr.
I made
Robotnik needs.
I made the stupid question because I didn't know the backstory of it, and forgive me for not knowing it. I said, Eggman, how did you reproduce? Damn, I had a dumbass moment.
Oni, no. I don't want to know who.
We've already had
I don't want to know who.
we've
Eggman
already
will be
had
mating with.
a lot of jokes referring to Robotnik and his Pingus.
Oh,
Yeah, somebody already made that joke, by the way.
Who would Oni be mating with anyway? Eggman.
Oh,
sorry, I cannot talk to him.
Guys, what's wrong with you people?
I meant Eggman. Okay, I'm sorry. I
Oh
have
my
to do
God!
It's messing up my talking.
What is wrong with you?
Jeez, this is
Explain
supposed
what's
to be
wrong
a
with me.
normal conversation. Oh, I forgot. This is a stream. Nothing's normal.
Hey, you're the
around
one
here.
who talked about Eggman reproducing. Okay, you started it.
Well, anyway, somebody made the Pingus joke, and somebody said, from an egg. I'm like, whoa, big joke. You want a medal? And then somebody came in with a logical thing. She might have been built. Logical, yeah.
Yeah. Or she may be like Robotnik's niece. That's a more logical conclusion.
Mind you, it's not the first time any writer has toyed with the idea of Robotnik making himself a child out of a robot. If you cast your mind back to Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog when he built Junior.
Oh, I remember him.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Come back here or else I'll disown you. I'm dead. I'm disowning you. I still remember that.
And I messed up again on the Blue Sphere. God, I suck at it.
And of course, when he actually built himself a robot wife, still within Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, but in typical Robotnik style, he calls her Omeletta.
Congratulations, Internet. You just named Robotnik's niece his ex-wife.
Maybe you should. Wait, is there like any romantic scenes between the two?
Dude, what the hell?
Hang on.
Wait, what?
Rated X.
If there is, I want
Stop!
someone to take. I want someone to take.
Stop! Oh my God!
Hang on. No. I want to keep going with this.
Oh,
If there is,
Why do you want to go with this?
hang on. If there are any romantic scenes between Eggman and Omeletta, I want
He's
someone to take
actually
it.
going. He's continuing with it.
Hang on. I want someone to take that scene, put it in like a video of some sort, like, and edit over it like some sort of voiceover, like, now you see, when two evil geniuses love each other very much. If you've ever wondered where baby evil geniuses come from, have fun with that image.
Oh boy! But I wouldn't be surprised that Prez,
know where to
I've
begin.
had this question directed at me many times. What is wrong with you?
I find it ironic
It's
that's
a mystery.
Anilog asking the question as well. Seriously, dude, what the hell?
Maybe too much caffeine, maybe broken sleep cycle. I don't know.
No, that's
Guys,
usually.
But hey,
you're acting like me
I
when I
would-
drank Kool-Aid and have to go on a pissing contest.
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah.
That's a freaking mental image I don't need. Thanks a lot, Oni.
Congratulations.
I hate
Right. But since Sonic Mania has actually gone, uber popular, I wouldn't be surprised if they would make, run with this whole like omelet concept and have her install like a newer boss character for like Sonic Mania 2.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a Sonic Mania 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lydio
that's pretty good.
Sobreras, hope I said your last name right, has just joined in. Just said, hi guys. How you doing, Lydia?
Oh, shit,
Lydia,
it's gotten
oh
faster.
Lydia. Say, have you met Lydia? Oh, Lydia, the tattoo
Tattoo
lady.
lady. She has eyes that folks adore so, and a torso even more so. Lydia, oh Lydia, that encyclopedia. Oh Lydia, the queen of tattoos. On her back is the Battle of Waterloo. Beside
it, the wreck of the Hesperus too.
Oh my
and
God.
proudly above
Always the red, white, and
You're
blue.
at the live stream
You
now.
can learn a lot from Lydia.
We interrupt this.
Nice to see a fellow Marx Brothers fan.
We interrupt this live stream to bring you America's Got Talent.
The sucky edition.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, geez.
She just
I've
said
heard
Breaking
more.
Bad flashbacks, guys.
I've heard worse from Simon Cowell at a drinking binge.
Right.
Wait until you hear me belt out Ocean Avenue, Oni. You're gonna have a ball.
Lydia just said,
Oh, MJ,
what have I
I
done?
did pose this question when I let's see, when I posted the images of omelet on my Facebook. I said, "Well, looks like we might have a new rival for Sally. What do you think?"
I think things are about to get extreme.
Get out!
Boo!
You sound extremely annoyed, MJ.
Boo!
I know he didn't even say a word. I'm
That's
shocked.
because I'm ignoring it. I'm in the boss battle anyway. Damn
As
it!
with regards to a rival for
Cocksucker!
as with,
Oni, here's a picture of Carmella.
I will not
Now it's
suck like
Oni.
DSP! I will not suck like DSP! Damn it! I suck like DSP!
Anyway, MJ, as you were saying,
with regards to Omelette being a rival for Sally, debatable.
how so?
And I don't think you can really compare the two when one has had 20 plus years of hell. She just said, don't yoke on your aspirations. Gosh dang it!
What?
How
That's so
much
bad, I
you
should have said it.
Why didn't you?
Ugh. Oni, shut up. I don't think you really make the comparison between the two when one has only just been created by accident and the other's had 20 plus years of rich backstory. And here's the thing. and I want to get Alog's opinion on this. Do you ever find it irritating reading through the comics how they kind of have the whole angle with Sonic and Sally? They're on again, they're off again, they're on again, they're off again. It's like, okay, guys, writers, pick one and stick with it because it's getting annoying.
You mean with the reboot?
No, long before that, where they tease the idea of them getting back together, then they're drifting apart again, then they tease the idea of them coming together. It's like, guys, either separate them or rejoin them. Make a choice, because it got irritating.
It's called IDW.
That is if IDW would actually remember the the old cartoons or like Sonic Sat AM or anything like that. But I will still say rejoin them. Have Sonic and Sally be a couple again. Although I think I remember one of the reasons why later on in the comics that Sonic has little to no love interest. I think Ian Flynn once said that he was sick and tired of like the
shipping wars.
The ship battles between like Sonic and Amy and Sonic and Sally, so he kind of dumped it.
The reason why I say, and this is why I've been very vocal about this on various social media outlets and on various comments on YouTube videos, is you've got a character that quite a few fans have beloved and appreciated for, the entire run of Archie's existence. It's clearly a character that people have a lot of love for. And that they can do some good potential work with over IDW. It just seems like it'd be a waste to just throw her away when Sega have actually saved her on numerous occasions in the past, because apparently there was one story where that guy, I'm not going to go saying his name because the man deserves no credence for what he tried to do. Sega turned around and said, no, you don't. You're keeping her in the story. We're not having you kill her off because she's actually important to the story. And
oh yeah, the Endgame saga.
Yeah. And
wait, Penders wanted.
He wanted her dead.
Yes, he did.
The man's an idiot. Actually, no, I'm going to take that back. Idiot's too good for him.
He's a Vince McMahon.
He's an idiot.
Oh, no. He's far worse.
But does he like big, sweaty men?
Okay, let's not go there with that.
It would not surprise me. Ken Penders like big, sweaty men. You do too? Awesome.
Vince McMahon like big, sweaty men.
But seriously,
5 minutes later at your local gay bar. And I'm going to a gay bar. I'm going to a gay bar.
Anyway, I'm not going to hold my breath that Sally will get carried over to IDW, but at the same time, guys, I'm not even reading out what Dan Williams just put in the comments section. Dude, I'm not reading that out. You're on your own.
What'd he do?
Read the comments section. Don't read it out. Just...
Dude, I'm busy with Sonic Mania.
And I'm on a phone, so I don't think I can read it.
I'm on Google Hangouts. Everything will be slowed down if I go to another area, so I can't even read it. Just give us a gist of it.
He's basically referred to that guy as the devil.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's a bit strong, dude.
Dan. Nobody could top Satan, okay?
Vince McMahon could if you could try hard enough.
Yeah. And I can understand. Here's my beef. I share with your brother on this one. I can understand why your brother gets annoyed over the fact that, before we get back to the whole Son Sal, Son Amy thing, your brother got annoyed over the whole Hitler comparisons, and Hitler's been used as all like the be-all and end-all of all evil. Of course, I hate the guy because for obvious reasons, I'm part Jewish.
Yes.
But there's still, Hitler's not the only evil person in the world. You could compare to compare someone to. You got Stalin. You have Mussolini. In the terms of the Depression, if you want to compare Troy to anybody else, you compare him to Herbert Hoover, the president that led us to the Great Depression. This is, you see, people. This is why history should be at least important, to learn.
Yeah,
but again,
history does not mean jack and shit to anybody nowadays.
Yeah,
you know why I say that?
Why?
You know what? I saw this on Facebook, and I think it was MJ or somebody pointed it out. I don't know. Fireworks, yay! Sorry, I got distracted by fireworks. Anyway,
insert Katy Perry song here.
Hey!
Oh, for fuck's sake! Lost my rings again. Anyway, let me get to the point. Somebody had posted something about how Troy was just like, oh, he's done this and done that. What did Obama do during Katrina? I'm going, oh God.
Yeah, Katrina happened on George W. Bush's watch, and everybody gave W shit for that, especially when he brought Michael Brown over and said, "Heck of a job, Brownie."
They're blaming Obama for something that happened before his presidency.
Yeah, that's what pisses me off. I know Obama isn't the perfect guy. He isn't perfect, okay? I voted for him twice. Because it would be nice to have at least some change in this world, As a short example, for many African Americans actually strive for something. So like, you know what? I could actually be president. Because one of my own is president. Was president. Past tense. And now but when Obama became president, there's been controversy after controversy from people saying like, oh, he's born in Kenya. He's a communist. Although a black communist would be, oxymoronic. Most likely you never even seen one.
Wow.
And it's all like the whole like controversy, say like trying to paint Obama in a bad light. I mean, I think I remember once somebody comparing him to Jimmy Carter.
Don't even want to touch that one.
No, should we steer away from politics a little bit?
Please. I'm done talking about politics.
Yeah. Back to the Sonic stuff.
Oh wait! Before we do, I just have something to say. In case people are wondering why I sound like a constipated pig right now, is because I'm playing the World War II beta, Call of Duty, and like every time someone pops up out of nowhere, like an enemy, I just like it freaks me the f out because it takes only three bullets for you to die.
Okay.
Like you respond quickly, but it's terrifying.
Oh, you gotta play that there code, bro. You gotta play that there code.
I think for a beta, this game is looking good so far.
Yeah. Science names. I am the mighty one.
Oh no!
You be more mighty if you play COD, bro.
All right, let's get back on topic.
Sorry.
You steered away into the crazy world of politics, which makes Oni look sane, if that's even possible. Oh, right.
So anyway, you're about to have your thoughts on the whole Sonic Amy thing.
This is something.
Damn it.
With Amy in Sonic Boom, I don't mind her because she's actually a tolerable character because they actually give her flaws and actual depths and little quirks in. From what I've seen from the main canon and from the comics, I don't like the way she's written because she comes off as a little bit stalkerish. Now, people have said she's calmed down since then. I can only comment on what I've seen, and what I have seen with her, it's just like, okay, girl, there's a thing called restraining orders. I'm surprised Sonic didn't have that done in the comics because it's like, go away, and then when comparing...
You want to know?
Hey, let me get my thing. You got this nasty habit of cutting people off just before they're trying to finish. I know you're not doing it on purpose, dude, but I'm just telling you as a friend, you need to let other people finish. With Sally, I know she has her faults and she has her quirks, but when you compare the two of them, Sally's very intelligent, mature, level-headed, rational, and she's always thinking about other people. I mean, look at before the reboot. she sacrificed herself to be roboticized so that others wouldn't go through what they were about to go through. Did anyone ever see Amy do that?
Nope.
Nope.
Now, Amy is not a terrible character, but she's written terribly most of the time. In Fleetway, don't mind her because I think once they got into the 40s and 50s of STC, they toned her gimmick right down and had her as more of a combat-ready tomboy girl, which honestly, it suits her more. But with Sally, I don't know why Sega don't just, bite the bullet, take the opportunity, put her in the games, because here's an idea. People might actually like that.
Well, there's already too many friends in there for one.
Likeable?
Sal's very likable. Although, and here's the thing, people make a huge song and dance about issue 134 with the infamous slap. People are not seeing things from both sides of the coin. Yeah, it's a little bit out of character for what she did, but considering Sonic had just come back was on the injured list, she just didn't want to see him go out and get injured and possibly killed. So when you look at it from that point, neither one of them are wrong. They're just looking at it from a very, very, different sides of the coin. Sonic wants to go out because he knows he has to, because it's what he's there for. But Sal doesn't want him to go back. I was like, hey, you almost died. Don't you know what this does to people when you're possibly not here anymore? So I don't know why people, come down on her like that, because it's like, well, no, she just doesn't want to see him die. That's called having a heart. Again, if she does get brought over to... Hang on, dude, hang on. If she does get brought over to IDW, first of all, that's the second decent decision IDW would have done. The first decision was keeping that guy out of the way, because he even had his picture saying, "Do not serve this man." To call him a man gives him actual credence, so we'll move on from that. But if she gets brought over, good on them, because I've been vocal about this. She's too valuable to just throw away like that after so many years, where Sega have actually saved her on multiple occasions from being tossed to the wind. Not going to hold my breath, but I'm not going to mourn just yet. Let's just wait and see what IDW do first.
Right. If you do hold your breath, MJ, I will make sure to play the Sonic Drowning music in the background.
Sonic Draft?
Drowning music.
And I'm...
Yep. Oni, wasn't you drowning a while ago?
Yeah, I got the bubble.
Right.
Okay.
A-Log was trying to say something. Now you can say what you need to do.
I was about to at least point out, how Amy is so having little to no respect. I remember 2 playthroughs of Sonic CD that I still enjoy from the Brain Scratch crew and Clement, the great Clement. 2 sets of YouTubers that are worth watching, by the way.
Okay.
The great Clement, after rescuing Amy, so Sonic, you realize what you've done. You've got, and so had this little shot of Sonic and Amy together, tell you about all the craziness that was about to happen. Brain Scratch went a little bit further, it's after the boss fight, and they had Sonic just standing there, I could save her. Mario might be in the area. Just go out of here. It lasted for 3 whole minutes, and 3 whole minutes before that whole before they let that whole, I'm out of here, and then jumps off the screen, and it's game over, right? It's all like that. So it's only in one of the parts for their Sonic CD playthrough, when after the Metal Sonic fight, you see Sonic, they just didn't do anything for 3 whole minutes, letting Amy just stay there, going like this, and it's game over. I know me describe.
Anime God just said in the comment section, "That guy, you just made the list."
And that list just keeps getting longer.
Yeah.
And what you're hearing now is the trial version of Gundam Versus.
Okay.
Hey, MJ.
Stephen Walker and Florigo just said IDW have done some interesting stuff in the comics. I've heard a lot of interesting stuff, especially their Ghostbuster and Turtles crossover.
Hey MJ, can I comment on something? You were saying like Amy comes off as the stalker type. Next thing we know, at least he's not holding up like a "Notice Me" sign, like Nora from Ruby.
No.
Oh God, the whole "Notice Me, Senpai" thing that's been going on in the anime.
Dan Williams just said, imagine if Sonic the Hedgehog starts having a crossover with My Little Pony in the comics. Let's not and say they did.
No.
Let's pretend My Little Pony doesn't exist. Fuck that franchise. Oh, what do you?
I will say, however, I do like this one clip where they reference the skit "Who's on First." That I enjoyed.
Okay.
Well, I do. It does lead me to the question: the more crazier fan base, the Sonic fan base or the My Little Pony fan base?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with MLP on this one.
I was waiting for only to go freaking smartass.
In the middle of a battle right now. Kicking some ass.
Taking no names.
Unlike Darkside Phil.
If he gets good versus that is it, son. I'm gonna find him and I'm gonna beat his ass. I'm gonna beat his ass like his mama should have.
You know,
like beat as in hurt his ass, or beat as in play his ass like a bongo.
Second one.
I didn't watch that.
I was kind of thinking, MJ, in your opinion,
yes.
I know the Sonic fan base has always been maligned as sort of like the crazies. What do you think happened? You know, how the Sonic fan base, got the crazy moniker got?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you because I operate mentally under the principles of logic and reason. There is a beginning to an end, a rhyme to a reason. Now, I consider myself one of the more logical Sonic fans. If there's something I don't like, I air my grievances civilly and say, A through stroke B line 2 works okay, but extend it so it actually plays through longer and you're actually able to get more out of it. And then, make suggestions to say to them, look, this works okay, but this could have been modified better. Sonic fans, they bitch about stuff that they asked for exactly as they asked for, but then complain as soon as they got it. These are not fans. Excuse my language here. These are drama whores.
That is true.
They feed simply just to cause something that doesn't need to be caused. They are not legitimate Sonic fans. They are people who really contribute nothing sensible to the fan base nor the franchise, and they're just doing it purely for attention.
Yeah, I mean, I remember back.
It is just said Sonic himself got a creepypasta at least. Let's not talk about creepypastas.
Yeah, creepypastas are just crappy pastas now.
Yeah.
At this point.
And I haven't seen... I've been, going around, the whole Sonic internet thing since, I'm guessing around 90... I was saying, 96, 97 at least. I was, 11 or 12. Or 11, 12, 13. I wouldn't notice the insanity, back then. Mostly due to the fact that, again, I was not allowed to go on to the more adult stuff until much later.
Dan, no offense. Could we not reference too many stuff with Chris Chan? Like we said in last week's podcast for SummerSlam, the guy's probably on the way out for stuff that he did, which we're not going to talk about too much. So let's try and keep that to a bare minimum, because even Oni wants to move on from this.
I do.
Yeah, and I've already got enough hate for my thoughts on the guy for a while. So yeah. Although I have heard that he did make a pretty bad comparison between his battles with the Trolls and Hurricane Harvey.
Anime God just said the Sonic fan base can be overly crazy at times. In other news, Water is wet and only hates Darkside Phil. At least it's not the Steven Universe fan
And
base.
he's losing. Oh, he's winning it. Never mind.
Hey. I like Steven Universe. I'm one of the more sane ones here.
All right, I'm just reading what the guy's saying. I like the show, but the fans are pretty psychotic. I don't know the show too well, nor the fan base, so I'm just leaving it at that. Chris Ortiz, how you doing, buddy? Long time no type. He said,
Hey, Chris.
Some of these Sonic fans are just stuck in the past. Dude, they're not stuck in the past. They're not stuck in logic. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen Walker just says, every franchise has at least one or two crazy fans. Yeah, and once upon a time, there was a guy called WrestleShoot. How's Obscurity, buddy?
I think he's used to that. He hasn't typed in years.
Thank the good Lord.
Yeah. You know who else is actually doing what I think is doing pretty okay in Obscurity? Guptil.
Oh, don't bring him up.
Yeah, I've just noticed it because of the fact he hasn't done anything in years. So I'm thinking he just kind of wised up and shut his trap.
Here's the thing with Guptil. If he had just kept a lot of the stuff that he wanted to say either offline or put it in places, put it on websites whereby there's this rule, when this goes on this website, it stays on that website, then maybe people wouldn't have taken such a negative point with him. And also, there was a video that he did against, I think it was Young Hobbs, Youngblood, the guy that's
Youngblood. Youngblood Fantasy 91.
Yeah. Some of the stuff he went on that video, I'm like, what's the problem here? And even Oni said something to the effect, I was like, why are you complaining about two pharmacies in the same street? That's good.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Why are you complaining about two pharmacies? And not just okay, let me do one better. There's a city, there's a county like next to me that has 3 pharmacies across the street from each other.
Why is that a bad thing?
Exactly. Oh, you don't like that pharmacy? You don't like that pharmacy? There's one across the street. There you go.
Speaking of pharmacies,
guys, let's not have an old school RDR session, one at a time. Prez, go.
Speaking of pharmacies, here's a joke. When I get my new glasses, you know how pharmacy?
Oh, God.
Get out.
Oh, God. The puns. The puns.
Oh, yes.
Oy.
Hey, Log, you were trying to say something.
Yeah, so, like, what's wrong? Saying that, like, little competition doesn't hurt anybody. I mean, what's wrong with if you don't like that pharmacy, well, there's another one across the way.
I don't like that pharmacy either.
There's another one across the way.
Right, here's a comment I've been trying to read out for a while. Lydia said, not to bring up an old joke, but in the SummerSlam review, you guys said Kevin Owens was Broken Vegeta. Does that make Chris Jericho Ghost Napper?
Oh, no. He took the U.S. title.
Okay, can I do like a couple of quick reviews right now? Shouldn't even be doing the trial version of Gundam Versus review, but I'll do like an early synopsis of it. I played Ultimate mode, which is survival mode of easy and normal, pretty good. I played the Route 1-1 of there was another mode I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's like I think from the stories and stuff of Gundam. Online mode is going to be the most played. Duh.
Okay.
I met a friend on PlayStation Network last night because I couldn't sleep. So I've lost a couple of times in this last session. Not this one, the last one I did online. And then all of a sudden I started winning. I kept winning and winning and winning and winning. Because I barely win online. I suck online. I will admit that. I suck online.
You ain't the only one. I got my ass whooped by several people in online mode in Skullgirls.
Anyway, I got up to 10 wins with my partner.
And then lost.
And then lost, yeah. But he friended me before the next match. But I said to myself, if I had lost, I was going to go to bed because I was getting tired. I told him, next time we meet, I hope we get to play again.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. I mean, he had my back. But yeah, a Gundam versus Trial version is supposed to keep going until, at the time of this, until September 4th. So if you hadn't had a chance, if you got a PS4, get it. Try it. And decide if you want to get the full version when it comes out September 29th.
Okay.
In the US of A. It's already out in Japan. Suckage. I want probably a full version now. Give me the game. I want the game.
The only time
it's gonna have a buttload of unnecessary DLC codes that you have to actually have to pay with money.
I don't know, but I know I'm getting three new mobile suits when it comes out in the US as pre-order bonus. So
this is what's annoying me about like DLC and pre-order bonuses and whatever happened to cheat codes. Whatever happened to accessing these things through hard work and trying to use, punch up a code or something.
Log, you know that's a good idea.
A-Log, the DLC's in place so they can cover up their losses because games are a lot more expensive to make these days.
They didn't do that in like 92. I mean, the first cheat code I've ever found was like, thanks to my cousin, that was the stage select in Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
And also, just to throw a dated reference, remember the Game Genie?
Oh, I remember that. Never bought it, but I remember it.
There was actually a code to make Sonic invisible on Sonic 2, and I'm like, why?
Because reasons.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly that.
Haha, Sonic! Now I have you. What? Where is he? What? I thought he came in here. I see Tails, but where's Sonic? Tails, what happened? I don't know. Do we keep going or? Ow! I'm getting hit. What the hell?
Well, that's my special invisibility code, Eggman.
You fucking cheat! You fucking hedgehog!
Of course,
Play fair!
Of course I'm a cheat. I had the cheat code.
At least you're not transferring into Supersonic already.
But seriously, whatever happened to cheat codes? Whatever actually trying to work for it instead of pay for it?
We got older and games are more expensive to make, like he just said.
How is that even possible? I mean, making a 2D flight game isn't that...
Cross Tekken?
Oh. Well, why can't... Okay, speaking of Street Fighter, why can't they go back to 2D? Make it a little bit less expensive.
Ultra Street Fighter 2, the final challengers.
Is that the reason why? I'm confused.
No, they did come out with it. It's called Ultra Street Fighter 2, the final challengers.
Oh, yeah. And with I'm not even sure I could be able to scratch my head over the fact. MJ, I agree with your brother. I'm a little bit unsure about, like, Dark Ken.
Violent Ken.
Violent Ken, thank you.
Well, okay, I can actually explain.
Guys, one at a time. Oni.
I can actually explain this one. Violent Ken was actually a thing from the SNK versus Capcom series.
Oh.
And Evil Ryu Evil Ryu's been a thing since Alpha, so I'm not surprised.
Okay.
Well, at least with Ultra Street Fighter 2, they showed, hey, we can still do 2D games. And can you at least try to make a better Street Fighter game that actually, I can actually care about?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have the PlayStation 4 on me, but at least there's a couple of characters I'm interested in, like the new fortune teller girl, Minette.
Oh God, can I get to Abigail real quick? The Andre the Giant Ultimate Warrior fusion.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, you mean one of the guys from the members of the Mad Gear gang in Final Fight. I was surprised they brought him up too.
Yeah, you know how broken Abigail is?
Oh dear.
Overhit the top half of him.
Exactly. Glad I traded that game in.
Oh boy.
The only game I've ever traded in uber quick, it was when Need for Speed Shift was just about to come out, and the way that pre-orders work over here in the UK, if you'd already pre-ordered it, there was a good chance you would actually get the game in the mail at least a good day before said game came out. I played Need for Speed Shift for 40 minutes, and then I put it up on playtrade.com to sell. I was like, forget this game. This is absolute ass.
Oh,
Do I
man.
need to remind you about WWE 2K17?
You've already...
Pre-ordered the game last year. This was last year. Pre-ordered the game, played it for a week, returned it because I didn't add this in. Returned it because I thought my disc was broken.
Mm-hmm.
Came back, same thing. Fuck this, traded it.
Oh yeah, because of all the glitches in that thing.
Yeah. And then I bought,
This is why you don't pre-order.
A-Log, let him speak.
and then months later, during WrestleMania weekend, when I was still in my depression,
Yes.
I saw that WWE 2K17 was on free play days on Xbox One. I thought, you know what? Let me give it another chance, see how it goes. Patched. They fixed it. It took them to WrestleMania weekend to do it.
Mm.
It actually plays like WWE 2K16, and I just bought, and I was like, you know what? Buy the season pass. Let's see how this goes. Finish up some stuff. Done.
This is why you don't buy anything in pre-order, because there's still going to be glitches and bugs in there. May I remind you of the one game that was rushed out and nearly destroyed its reputation?
Oh boy.
Yep. As a matter of fact, the only clue I can say about it is at least Sally dodged the bullet in appearing in that game.
I would just this. A-Log, let me finish what I was going to say. This is why I haven't pre-ordered WWE 2K18 yet.
No.
Oh, it looks great. It looks great. There's some new modes. Universe mode is still gone. I care why. Mickey James is back in it. I can download her on Fire Pro Wrestling World. But you get to pre-order, if you pre-order the gold edition, you get it 3 days early. Yeah. And if I do, I'm going to be a dumb fuck to do that. And then 3 days later, return it.
Yep.
Oh, but you get Kurt Angle. And if you get the gold edition, you get Batista and Rob Van Dam. You are not selling me on this game.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Fool me 3 times, you're Dark Side Phil.
Oh, gosh dang it!
Keep milking that joke, Oni. It's gonna get funny.
With regards to what A-Log said, because there was word on the wire that it was meant to be Princess Elise replaced with Sally in Sonic 360. From a story perspective, I could see that making somewhat more sense, because let's just call it for what it is. Sally's a way better written character than Elise. If Elise had been written better, I could forgive a lot of the stuff that happened in that story.
Mhm.
And even to this day, some might look at this the wrong way. I don't, make a huge fuss over that kiss scene because I've seen things on the internet that makes that look safe for work. So it's like, you know what? It's been 11 years. People, let it the fuck go already. It happened. Nobody cares anymore.
It happened.
Again,
And Sonic
It-
Boom happened, so there's another thing to bitch about now. Good, congratulations.
Yeah.
But-
One of my complaints about. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But as you say, Sally dodged a bullet because if she had been in 360, it could have gone either way. And the game already had enough problems with the loading screens.
Oh God.
God, I hated that game.
I'm glad I never got it.
I
You
regret.
dodged the bullet yourself.
I regret getting it.
Visually, it's a beautiful looking game. Dan, get over yourself. I said a swear word. Big whoop-de-whoop. Soundtrack-wise, it's quite possibly the best Sonic game that's, soundtrack-wise. Oh, God, you had to bring up the Captain America language meme. Oh, for goodness sake, dude. Soundtrack-wise, it's one of the best Sonic games I've ever heard because that's done so well, but the whole game is a complete mess. If they'd actually spent time ironing out all the flaws, it might have been a better memory of Sonic's 15th anniversary, but because that game is just so buggy, it's... Yeah, it's no use. Oh, God. Yeah, that's...
Oh, God.
that's
Speaking of
get old
which,
anytime
it-
soon.
Yeah, and it made Silver one of the more hated new characters of all time. I think I remember was it the Brain Scratch crew poking fun of him, calling him Pothead the Porcupine.
Originally,
Oh.
originally, from what I understood, the original design and name for Silver, he was supposed to be Venice the Peacock.
Really?
Yeah, he was supposed to be a peacock.
Venice the Peacock. Looks like some Sonic fans are going to be able to use that.
But they just thought, nah, let's just make him another hedgehog. And to be fair, at that stage, he was the first newest hedgehog character within the franchise since Shadow. And let's be honest, Shadow was a little bit downplayed in that game. And I find it ironic. The game's supposed to be called Sonic the Hedgehog, yet there's 3 playable characters.
They're trying to
How
make a
is it
Sonic
Sonic?
Adventure.
Go on.
They were trying to make a Sonic Adventure 3 where it isn't Sonic Adventure 3.
That'd be like a chat show called Oni Rakaku with guests, and Oni's not even there.
Exactly.
Although Oni as a chat show host would be an interesting development in its own right.
Oh, speaking of Sonic Mania, brother just released it.
You just released what?
Sonic Mania review.
Oh yeah.
Oh, some call me Johnny?
No, I think he's saying my brother's just released it.
Oh. Oh, sweet. I'll definitely check it out. And again, I know I hate to be a broken record about this, but I miss your brother's antics on YouTube. I understand he doesn't have the passion anymore, and I can understand the idiocy that's going on with YouTube right now with top 10 lists, reaction videos. Although I do like Watch Mojo, keeps me informed, sort of gives me a couple of story ideas. And Let's Players. People trying to go viral by going hey, if you like this, hit that subscribe button right now.
See, I don't have a problem with that bit because you're just telling people where they can get, updates and what have you for future videos and whatnot. So that's just people being smart.
Okay, that is true. But I just miss your brother's demented sense of humor on YouTube.
I doubt you'll ever see him make like videos on a regular basis. I mean, he has got a VidMe channel, which for those that are interested, I shall just actually got to double check that a second just to make sure I am putting the correct address in. Hoping it'll take me right to... Nope. No, that's not it.
And I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. Just the 5 egg robos have to be the hard-boiled heavies because of the gem.
Oh, yeah.
And there they go.
Right, for those looking in the live chat, that is Random's VidMe page. That it's just there just for his archive stuff.
Mm-hmm. So if you want to see the most demented works from MJ's bro, go there.
Hopefully he might get a few more followers, but I'm not going to hold my breath over that.
Yeah. I would think of getting like a VidMe account, just to archive a couple of my stuff. Just and a couple of stuff that is a little bit too smart for YouTube.
I'm not going to say anything with regards to that because I'm technically employed by YouTube through Freedom, so I'm keeping...
Understood. Although in my case, there's at least a couple other YouTubers that I actually do like and do find interesting. Like, say, Rob Dyke. He's sort of like very, for all the horror and crime fans out there, he's good. Okay. And there's also like top 15s. There's actually a little bit of a top 15 list.
All right.
Let's just say, so like 15 has a lot of like the things that you would never even know about or expect. There's also, let's see, I think around the first videos I ever seen of that channel was top 15 disturbing 911 calls. And I barely go into there because of one call in particular is all like giving me kind of gave me a little bit of a chill.
All right, then let's not go there.
Yeah. Especially if it involves kids.
Ooh, let's not. Let's just no.
Sorry.
Although the list does have something that's sort of like messed up and funny, like let's see, there was a murderer nicknamed the Weepy Boys Killer. Is that like mentioned? So like there was a couple of murders going on, and the murderer himself calls 911 and cries his eyes out as if he has actually some form of regret. So like, no, listen, I just gotta kill somebody. I don't know what to do. Like like that. So like you're just blubbering over the phone, confessing of your crimes, and you still didn't do nothing.
Interesting.
Weirdness in the world.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on?
Take a guess.
Oh no.
He's finally failing.
Oni, what do you mean he's finally failing?
You mean he's going back to sucking?
We'll find out in a minute. Unless... Damn it! Right. Never mind. I'm just waiting. It's like my crack today.
I gotta say right now. Darkside Phil is the Let's Play equivalent of Vince Russo. Ooh. I mean, both of them got that New Yorker accent. Both of them are obnoxious.
Good Lord. Then what about Low Tier God?
Low Tier Gun?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, Anime God just said, what's DSP failing at this time? As far as we know, Anime God, everything.
He's back to Ultra Street. I brought up Ultra Street Fighter 2 earlier for another reason. He's playing it again, and he's called it Salty Sundays.
Really?
Whoa.
He's becoming fucking self-aware now.
Oh yeah, he's self-aware of his own feelings and how much of a jackass he is.
Oh no, that ship has already sailed.
Oh, I don't think we got that far yet, but it's getting there. I don't think he's failed, like, unless I missed a few when I was playing Sonic Mania and Gundam Versus, I don't think he's failed once.
Anime God's just gone, what? Salty Sunday? Yes, dude, he's that serious.
He's been made fun of so many times, I think he just finally went meta.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Let's
on. Give me a fail today. If you've actually succeeded this entire time. Or maybe he finally learned. What?
What happened?
Anime God just said, and I quote, does he get his ideas from WWE Creative?
Wait.
Oh.
Damn, son.
Damn it. He's still getting... Did he actually practice?
Oh my god. I'm going to check my window again. I want to see if the pigs are flying.
If you see Jordan flying by, tell her to go away.
How could she fly? Her boobs don't even make her, float.
Oof.
He won again. What the fuck?
You mean he's actually trying?
I am shocked.
Nope, no pigs flying.
Damn.
And neither is Jordan.
Ugh. Although I find it amusing.
Oh, goody, Disney music. I can hear it from here.
Oh
God, that just reminds me.
Interesting that she goes and complains that her husband cheated on her. I remember looking at that headline going, honey, considering he's married to you, I'm surprised he didn't do it sooner.
Yeah, with those, those space hopper-like boobs of hers?
No, she's had them taken out since. Dude, that was at least 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, but then again, I remember hearing that Peter Andre is pretty much a dumbass.
He was, but then he wised up and dumped her ass, and it's like, dude, more power to you.
Mm-hmm.
Big Battle has arrived, everybody. He just goes, oh, new thing. Yeah, we're kind of treating it as a pilot episode, buddy.
Shit!
You know, like how... Oh,
I need to turn off the stream. I need to turn off the DSP stream. He must not know I'm trying to find a way to see if Darkside Phil will suck today.
You know he's gonna get obsessive when Oni goes down to the bookies and says, "I want to put $200 on the fact that Darkside Phil will not suck today, but he's actually gotten better." Bye bye, $200.
By the way, Oni.
Six wins, so he did lose a few. Damn, I missed him. God,
Oni. I just remembered something. You mentioned Disney music earlier.
Uh-huh.
I think I remember American Idol will be coming back from cancellation next year, and they're going to be on ABC. ABC's owned by Disney. If you think American Idol is going to be was sufferable before with their white guys with guitars, just imagine all the contestants singing nothing but Disney songs.
Funny you should mention that.
Oh boy.
No, this is not a I hate everything kind of deal. It just reminds me of my mom.
Oh.
She used to watch it.
Oh.
Okay.
So, and I used to give her flack about it. Like, why you watch this crap? It's entertaining to me.
Fair
in
enough.
my case, I'm just trying to find somebody that doesn't suck in the music industry.
Good luck.
She just She used to, and I'm not kidding when I say this. Again, this is just funny now to me. She used to have these books, the little notebooks for each reality show she would watch, and jot down the contestants and all that, wins and losses and all that.
Hey, I do the same thing.
At the time, I found it so weird she would do that, but looking back at it now, it was her thing.
Hmm.
Who am I to judge? I mean,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right, to Big Battle, what this basically is, you know, like how Helsing did Shooting the Shit as his live stream every Sunday. I'm kind of taking a page out of that, but I'm just doing this as a pilot episode, just to see how people, will take to it. Because I've been thinking about doing this for longer than I should need to, but I just thought, you know what, bite the bullet, just go and do it.
trial run, see how it goes. And everybody's been weird here today, especially Preston with the fucking, what was it?
Is Prez even here?
I think
Just let. He's on mute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what was it? What were you guys talking about?
You were
the what?
Something about, I can't remember what it was now.
What was it? Was it when two evil geniuses fall in love?
Oh, yeah, the omelet thing.
When two evil geniuses love each other very much.
Shut up!
Yeah, but since you brought up Helsing, I miss him. I miss him still. I wish I would have had more time to talk to the guy. I mean, we were Facebook friends at one point, but falling out over me trying to get in touch with DCE kind of like screwed that up for me. But I was still subscribed to him. He never got me off the subscription. And I think, yeah, and thanks to Salieri, I actually did get a chance to talk to Helsing on Skype a couple of years ago. That was back when I was in Wisconsin. Real nice guy.
Excuse me for being rude. If anybody's listening to that, I apologize. There's like my neighbors again.
I didn't hear a thing.
Oh, you weren't in here earlier before even.
No, they were a little bit. His neighbors were a little bit noisy earlier, dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
They were actually noisier than him, if you can believe.
I never want to hear people complain about me being loud again.
Especially,
it's a joke. It's a joke, but you know.
Right. I don't even want to know why they're being loud.
To be fair, if you listen to Oni how he was when I used to do main event nights some 7 years ago and hear him now, you'd swear it was two different people.
And then moving into here, and then you're hearing that, and you're going, wow. I'm going to have to invest in a boom mic or something and a different kind of headset. Or at least a microphone that has those, I can't think of the name, that covers it.
Pop filter.
Lap filter, is that what it calls it?
Pop filter, yeah.
Lap filter, okay. I'll have to invest in that one day. Not now, one day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to jump the gun and plan ahead for the future like I used to, because every time I do, it backfires now.
Yeah.
I still miss Emmer.
Same.
Not the same without I'm just hoping he would actually,
Yeah.
all the chances I would have had with him.
I know.
I mean, I've had an idea for a little internet series for a while now, and forgive me if, but again, hear me out on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I was inspired by the Fox show Alcatraz.
Okay.
And thinking, okay, what if SOPA happened and all the internet reviewers go missing, have gone to jail, then suddenly become missing, and years later they all come back committing crimes because they got nothing better to do. So it's like my little stab at Channel Awesome and all internet reviewers. So like if you take if you take this away, if you take away, a platform for their voice, they're gonna go nuts. And there's all like a whole lot of paranormal investigators try to figure out the mystery of the internet reviewers. So like that have gone to jail for their viewpoints. Again, if SOPA were a thing.
Well, thank the good Lord it never happened.
Yeah, I was gonna have like either.
Hey, guys, don't try to talk over one another. A-Log, finish up.
Sorry. Yeah, I was gonna have like Helsing or A. Salieri be like fill in the role similar to Jorge Garcia, sort of like the paranormal like the expert on these internet nobodies.
Okay.
And I haven't developed anything further since.
All right.
I got to figure out how to be able to watch Alcatraz again, but unfortunately it got canceled. Right in the middle of a cliffhanger too.
Okay.
But then again, it was competing against Monday Night Raw, so yeah, many people were watching Raw over that.
Okay.
When you were about to say something about my idea or something?
No, it was more DSP finally failed.
What do you mean finally?
Today.
Finally.
And balance has been restored to the Force.
Right. So, MJ, what do you think of the idea I've had? Good, bad? Should I do it? Should I not do it still?
It's an interesting premise, because what if stories are usually fun to play around with. Sometimes it's best to do something rather than live in regret of not doing it. Now, by that context, I don't mean to say do something that's going to be stupid and irresponsible and you regret it later. But if it's something that's very thought-provoking and you want to go with the idea and just see how it sticks, if people turn around and say this is not a good idea, at least you tried.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like an interesting premise. I say go with it.
Yeah. And if your brother were interested, he would help me out, with the sprite artwork with that.
He is good with
it. If
it.
possible.
That's a little thing.
Wow.
What now?
You know how many times I've shit on Kelly Kelly?
A lot?
Even this is cruel to me. She had $50,000 worth of items stolen from her public storage facility.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's rough.
Yeah, $50,000 worth of items. Okay. I've shit on her matches. I've shit on her character. I've shit on her personality.
But damn.
I've been robbed.
That.
No. I've been robbed multiple times, actually.
Oh, that's harsh, dude.
So, yeah, we've turned this to a random thing to an episode of RDR's Aftermath.
Aftermatch.
Aftermatch, whatever. Ooh, welcome to the Aftermath. Hello!
Aftermath is Dr. Dre.
No, okay. Aftermath is OSW Review.
I still gotta watch their review of WrestleMania X8?
X7.
X7, yes.
The one that almost got cancelled. Thanks a lot, Kane, Big Show, and Raven.
Wait, what? I
You don't know.
it.
Yeah, there was this, I think it was Raven who hit it. Oh, no, it was the golf cart hit a huge cord.
Oh, that moment, right.
Mm-hmm. If it had been a few more inches, it would have cut off the entire feed.
Oh, yeah, just like that one time. Just like the one time where the WWF, as they were back in the day, when they had that blackout in at one of your house events, yeah, it was supposed to be Sabio Vega versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. As Sabio enters the ring, you see sort of like the blackout. Lasted, I think, like an hour and a half. These probably like what, an hour, and up until you see the you could be able to see the final match. Then it was because it was raining hard outside. They even mentioned it too. That's why they had like a supplemental pay-per-view for the 3 matches that weren't aired.
Hmm.
And yes, that did include the one where in that stipulation, if Stone Cold Steve Austin lost to Sabio Vega, Ted DiBiase would leave.
And he did.
And that's the first instance of the whole na 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 hey goodbye. So you should thank Sabio Vega for bringing that along.
I think. Hold on. I'm actually going to look up In Your House, Beware of Dog. Hold on. I think it was IYH 8.
Yeah.
Let me look.
Beware of Dog.
Yes,
I forgot about the
yes, it
subtitle.
is. Yes, it is.
That's the one.
Okay. Yeah, because Savio Vega won twice, but the first match, due to the fact that it
blacked out.
Yeah. They had to do this again, and then they added the stipulation of had to leave. Ted DiBiase had to leave. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and announce it as well. This was not part of the viewer poll for the B-side, and since I don't have a copy of Victory Road yet, thanks a lot, assholes. I leave you to vote and give me chaos. Anyway, until I can get my hands on Victory Road 2011, and the day I do, I am going to review it. I'm not putting it off. It's just I really don't have a legit copy in my hands. And if I get it before Halloween, that thing's going to be a Halloween episode.
Wow.
Spooky, scary skeletons, Dixie Carter at your door. I think I scared a kid. But yeah, anyway. I'm not trying to push it or anything. It's legit. I really don't have a copy of Victory Road 2011. I'm waiting. MJ.
So what are you gonna review in its place?
In Your House 8, Beware of Dog. Yeah, since you mentioned it, the only pay-per-view to ever be in South Carolina.
Oh.
Because God knows they don't even want to come back for one.
Oh,
They'll
God.
do a Raw, they'll do a SmackDown, they'll do an NXT, but fuck doing a pay-per-view in South Carolina.
Let me guess. Is it because of the same reason why they're not even going back to the Manhattan Center, also known as the Elks Lodge, because of that one episode of ECW? May I remind you of the change the channel. Change the channel. Because, again...
This was held, believe it or not, this pay-per-view was held in South Carolina twice.
Yes, because of what happened.
Exactly. As of to date, this is the only pay-per-view to ever be held in South Carolina. And it pisses me off. We could have came...
How many events have TNA had in South Carolina?
One.
Really?
Bound for Glory,
Really?
I think. They had a Bound for Glory in South Carolina, unless I'm wrong.
Okay.
Shit. Somebody correct me, or I just don't care.
It's TNA. No one does.
I know they had a TNA pay-per-view in Greenville.
Was that just as AJ was leaving, or was he already gone by that point?
I think it was gone by that point.
And he'd taken the belt with him, hadn't he?
I think a year after. Can't remember. Fucking hell. Hold on. I'm actually going to look this up. You're making me actually.
Hey, look what Gary just Gus Nunez posted in RDR.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. This was before.
No.
Against All Odds 2008 was held in Greenville, South Carolina.
What am I looking for?
What happened?
Oh, it's that meme again. Hang on. I'll see if I can actually. Oh god, that's actually quite good. Let's see. No, I don't want to turn off notifications.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. After this chat, I gotta watch the last 2 episodes of the first round of the Mae Young Classic.
Can't do that. I'll go one. Right. If I just do. Copy image location. That'll work better. There we go. Is that meme again? Is that meme again? But it's just so damn funny.
Please let it not be Dat Boy, because I really hate that meme.
No, it's not that one. It's the one where guy's looking at hotter girl, and the girl by the side is like, "What the hell?"
Oh, that one. Yeah.
The guy is Triple H. The faithful girl is JBL, but the one that Triple H is looking at is Mauro Ranallo. Because Mauro Ranallo's actually a decent announcer. JBL's a hack.
Yeah. You're Big Battle. You were right. Most of their pay-per-views were held from the Impact Zone or Las fucking Vegas.
Is this when they went out on the road?
I don't remember them doing any pay-per-view in Vegas. If that was the case, that company would have been bankrupt because of, the gambling.
Please.
Biggest mistake TNA ever made was going out on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Because each Impact taping cost them $600,000.
Mm-hmm.
Just to go out on the road.
Yep.
Oh yeah, thank God JBL left.
Thank the
he's
good
no
Lord.
longer SmackDown announcer.
Thank the good Lord. Terrible.
Speaking of JBL, yeah.
Get the popcorn. This is gonna be great.
Oh boy.
I wonder who's gonna replace him if it's just gonna be a 2-man booth now.
Keep it as 2-man for now.
Yeah.
You know that's a good idea. You know they're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
That's
you know what the sad part is?
Go on then.
The sad part is, I feel sorry for King John because I has to retire the whole John o'clock meme.
Mm.
You mean King Ross?
King Ross, thank you. But at least we'll still have this. The end is nigh. The end is nigh. Grab 2 of everything. The end is nigh.
Never gets old.
Sorry about that.
As far as announcers are concerned, I don't think they're ever going to top the dream team of JR and the King.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone will. Anime God's just gone. He's gone. Yes, 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 yes.
Jeez, you can slam the door? Slam the door even harder? Dan, it's just random stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, I might be going in a minute myself.
All right, man.
Not yet, but
Soon.
yeah. If they don't quiet down in a couple of seconds. Y'all can hear that, right?
No.
Barely.
See, you can hear it.
Lydia's,
again, I heard
Lydia, how you doing? Kevin Owens is Broken Vegeta, and Chris Jericho is Ghost Napper. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, I think I'm going to end it right here for myself. Ladies and gentlemen, WrestleMania Retrospective, WrestleMania 33 should be out this week. If something happens, I'll update. But either way, let's just say this. Either way, as soon as it's out, I'm taking a 2-week break. That way I can just write the scripts for most of the B-side episodes and maybe a couple of Rumbleback episodes.
All right.
But I'm going to take a 2-week break. I'm still going to be on Twitter to tweet Raw and SmackDown. That's easy, believe it or not. But I just need a break from uploading, at least.
All right, man.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna take off and then just do something else. I'm gonna do what I'm saying I'm gonna do, and you can probably tell I'm tired, and that's why I finally decided. As soon as retrospective WrestleMania 33 is up, break, 2-week break. Gonna write during it. I shouldn't. I should be just resting. But in terms of, recording and all that, writing is a little more. That's not really simple, but it's less time consuming.
Yeah.
Do you still need me to do my reaction?
Yes, you do. I need it by Tuesday.
Yeah, I gotta find someone to videotape me doing so.
If you don't, then don't worry about it.
Okay.
I think we got enough reactions as it is. I just need MJ's, and we got stock footage of L-Man. Yes, we're saying it. Stock footage of L-Man because he's always busy nowadays, and I don't blame him one bit. Anyway, I'm gonna get on. Enjoy the rest of the night.
All right, man. Take it easy. Thanks for coming in.
See you, Oni.
No problem.
See ya.
See y'all later.
It suddenly gets quieter.
Yeah. Let's see what else. What else we got to discuss here? Okay, we can't discuss any of the more controversial stuff.
Yeah, we've already touched on the controversial stuff this evening with He Who Shall Not Be Named because of what he did on Random's tribute to Emma. So, leave lots away from that.
We can't talk about politics.
No, I try to stay away from politics as far as possible. It takes me to some very venomous places. I'd rather not go there.
Yeah, which is a shame, which is sort of like the whole religion and politics thing that's pretty universal. Not everybody would even know about what anime I watch. I mean, they say anime is mainstream, but I don't see it on the news. I don't see sort of like, well, hold on, just a little bit of an example here.
I hope my TV volume's not too loud.
You don't see news report. You see a news reporter go like, one of the most popular anime and manga is in the form of a superhero parody called My Hero Academia. And you never see it like that. It's something that would be as big as Pokemon or like Cowboy Bebop, and that would be newsworthy, but nope, they gotta go like, what's Troy's comb over gonna be like this week? Or if Kim Kardashian gets a parking ticket.
Oh, let's not even give that woman the time of day, dude. No. That woman annoys me.
Yeah. Being famous for no goddamn reason. Oy. It's all like...
You ever notice on YouTube these days, when people go to review a movie or a TV show, do you ever notice that rather than actually reviewing it, criticizing, breaking down plot points and what have you, they actually tell you what's going on in the story rather than, like I say, just highlight the flaws and the strengths. But instead, I think someone summed it up to a sole degree, like when Linkara goes to review a comic book, he doesn't review it, he reads it, and then gives what he thinks at the end of it. It's like, that's not a review. You're just doing a let's read.
Yeah, I think it's sort of like the whole... two things. One, the audience is probably stupid and wouldn't even know what the hell they're... what the hell Linkar is talking about unless he explains it to them. Or two, if the story's so bad, so like, you know what? Oh, wait, hold on a second. You know what? Fuck this. You know what? Screw this. I'm going to read it so I can spoil it for them because it's so bad, I'm not even going to give a spoiler review. I'm sorry, a spoiler alert because it's so awful. Like that. But he hasn't done anything to personally piss me off, so I can't hate him.
I just find that if you're doing a review, the whole point is it's like you're looking at a movie or a TV show for a keyhole. You're just being given enough to entice you to go and watch the movie or to see the said show on DVD or Blu-ray, because the idea is you're given a taste of it, not the whole thing. It's just to entice you in, and then people can go judge it for themselves. But by the time somebody has seen the review, it's like, well, I don't need to watch this movie now because this person has told me exactly what's happened, move for move, plot for plot. You know, whether the movie is good, bad, or indifferent, it's not the point. You're taking away the incentive for someone to actually go watch that movie when, like I say, the whole point is just to review it, tell them what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it, and then just leave it at that. I just feel like it's almost like a lost art with reviewing, because I mean, you've seen a lot of my reviews, particularly even if I do spoiler reviews, particularly the one I did for Transformers the last night. Good Lord, that movie was terrible. I don't tell people what happens move for move or dialogue for dialogue because, well, then my movie reviews would be nearly about an hour long, and I think people can only stomach so much of me before they get bored of it. I just feel like you know, it's almost a lost art. And Lydia, who did the decent impression of who and what, or is this of Linkara? Just waiting to see what she says. Someone's doing something in the background. Just waiting to see if Lydia responds. We'll just wait. We'll just get on something else.
Okay. Andek. How are these guys popular in your country and not mine?
Andek. Oh, Andek. Oh,
yes.
You're talking to somebody that hasn't watched TV on a regular basis since they canceled Knight Rider SG back in 2009. So, the only times I will switch the TV on, other than to watch the WWE Network, watch a DVD or Blu-ray, or switch the Xbox on, I will only watch Gotham, Thunderbirds or Go, or Sherlock. Anything else, I'm not interested in because I've got so little time to play around with when I come home that I'd rather, you know, indulge myself in stuff that actually interests me and not really interested in some of the things that Ant and Dec do. I mean, the only things I remember these guys for is when they were PJ and Duncan in the 90s. That's going back a few years.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of novelty singles, you know what's worried me about Brexit? And I kind of noticed it on the charts. There's a strange lack of novelty singles that are charting in your country.
Lydia's just said, if the movie is shit, it's a reviewer's job to warn people not to let anyone suffer. I think I definitely did that with Transformers last night, and before that, Miami Vice. Oh, God, that movie was terrible.
Now I think about it.
Oh, she said the impression was Linkara's impression, so you get a...
That was mine.
You get a thumbs up from Lydia on that A-log.
Oh, thanks, Lydia.
Did anyone else actually see Miami Vice in 2006?
I don't think I did.
Nah.
You're lucky.
Nah, I I didn't like the newer music and the changed atmosphere. I mean, I thought it would be a little bit. It's nice to see Jamie Foxx in something, but this, no. Just give me the 80s vibe and I'm a happy pappy, okay?
Are you a happy happy though?
What?
Rhyme scheme.
I'm referencing a Namco game, dude. Mappy.
Oh. I was also kind of remembering like that jingle from like, was it Rockenspiel from like the Flintstones? That beer advertisement in the Flintstones, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
I have to agree with you on the change in the atmosphere for the Miami Vice movie. It just felt so bland, boring, generic, and stale. And like you, Jamie Foxx was the only thing that gave the movie any kind of substance. Because as you probably remember, A-Log, Ricardo Tubbs did little to no talking in the TV series. But when he did say something, it meant something. And Fox did exactly the same as Michael Thomas did. And he, again, I just felt like he was wasted in this movie. I'm like, Fox, you're a good actor. Why are you in this?
Whew, boy. I just want to see Jamie Foxx doing something comedic again. Give me a movie where he will star as the world's ugliest woman, Wanda from In Living Color, and I'm a happy guy. And again, I've actually, since we're on mentioning Miami Vice, one of the best things I've seen on the internet is the retro, the retro 80s sound that a lot of the artists have been going through. Like, was it the retro wave or synth wave? A couple of my favorite artists are like Mitch Murder, Miami Nights 1984, Rainsword, and a host of others. MJ, you should be able to give a couple of these artists a try if you want that like 80s sound.
Lydia's just said Gotham. That's an entertaining cluster F.
I have yet to see Gotham, but thank God for Hulu.
All I'll say is this with regards to Gotham. Going with an open mind, because this is not your daddy Batman, for lack of a better description. This is something, it's very thought-provoking. It does deal with a lot of the set pieces that you're familiar with Batman lore, but it's trying its own spin on things, which is always healthy to do, because you don't really want to do what's been done to the point of, Lydia, you are so much smarter than me. So I avoided that Miami Vice movie like the plague. I wish I had as well. But it was something for me to do at the time. Some may or may not know this. During the summer of 2006, my mother was actually going through chemotherapy at the time. And one of the things she had said to me, and this is something I carry quite strongly to this day, is when she said to me, I want you to treat every day as normal as possible. Because if I know I'm not worrying about you, then I'm not worrying about you worrying about me. And then that kept her self-esteem in check. So I thought, right, I'll take her advice. Every Sunday, I'll either go out and, just tag along with a few buddies, or I'll just go off to the movies every weekend. And I think for 4 or 5 weeks straight, I would actually go to the movies on a Sunday afternoon. And Miami Vice was one of them.
Oh.
I tried getting one of my college buddies to go along with me, but he didn't go to watch that one. And I said to him about 2 months ago, he said, he just goes, I never saw that movie. And I'm like, dude, you're lucky you didn't. That's like the worst $6-7.50 I ever spent wasting on that piece of crap of a movie.
Wait, £7.50?
I think it was that at the time. Don't hold me to that. Because again,
this was around like $10 over here in my country.
Keep in mind, we are talking circa 2006, dude.
Hmm.
It might have been lower. I don't know. I don't really tend to pay. Well, no, it might have been lower because when I went to see the first Transformers movie before on peak prices at Showcase in 07, it was $350 before on peak, which that'd be like $6 or $7 in the States. So it may have been lower. I don't know.
Hmm.
The Odeon and Showcase are always competing with each other price wise, and Showcase just happened to be a little kinder to the wallet.
Hmm.
But yeah, like I say, Miami Vice was one of those movies I partook in over that summer because it was something to keep my mind distracted. The real sad thing for that year is that Mother didn't make it. It is what it is.
Dude. I've been there. That's all I'm going to say about it.
Yeah. Wow. Like I say, I took the advice that she said to heart. Just treat every day as normal as possible. Just get on with your life. And I think that's the best advice for anyone, but everybody deals with grief in their own way because it's different for different people. So, yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah.
On to something a little bit more pleasant. How's Laura?
Well, Laura's doing fine. She's I think she's back. I think she's back in college now, and so trying to find her way back into the workforce.
All right.
I know a mutual friend of ours, L, also known as Laura 01. She'll be coming back down to Miami about coming back down to South Florida in a week or so.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember you mentioning around June-ish that Laura wasn't particularly too well. So I happened to say at the time when I was recording the video for the 26th anniversary for Sonic, if you happen to go by Laura's page, just drop her a get well wish because it's the nice thing to do and what have you.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a little bit concerned when you broke that news. It's like, oh.
Mm-hmm. But don't worry, she's doing better now.
That's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Because in terms of those that have voiced Sally for fan projects, particularly what Leo Hightower is doing with Sonic GX, as soon as I heard her voice Sally, I'm like, are they sure they didn't get Kathy Sose? Because that sounds pretty on point.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, I've always seen people be very favorable to your performance as Antoine. I mean, when I heard that, I was like, that might as well have been Rob Paulson.
Thanks, man.
It's all right.
And again, you call me a vocal chameleon. I love that. I love that so much.
I call it like I see it.
Yeah. And MJ does have a point. I have been criminally underrated. I have been talented. I've done a lot, and I've yet to actually get some recognition for it. I mean, here's a true story. I try to. This is before Kerber moved to California to do animation and voice work. I tried to get to be a part of Kerber's circle, to be a part of his productions.
Mm-hmm.
I annoyed him about it, and then I learned about it a little bit later after that. I wasn't the only one that was bugging him about it. And him and I also didn't see eye to eye on the 4 Kids dub of One Piece. I was being more lenient towards the voice acting because, again, it's what they do. I was like him. I didn't like the edits. So if you ever want to know what my opinion about the 4 Kids dub of One Piece is, simple. To paraphrase George Carlin, the voices were fine. The edits were fucked up.
To be fair, and this is something that Lily Livers has told me over the years, is that 4 Kids were only a one take with regards to voice acting. They never really
What?
tried to really shoot to find the right delivery. I mean, particularly with Sonic X. Oh,
I didn't know they were like a one-take company. I think even Central Park Media will allow more than one take.
I mean, I hold Central Park Media in slight more regard because I felt like when they got to Slayers Next, because by that point, the likes of Lisa Ortiz, Veronica Taylor, Crispin Freeman, one of the gods of voice acting in anime, I felt like they knew the characters enough to the point where it felt natural and organic. And when they came back to do Slayers Revolution and Slayers Evolution R, because they know these characters through and through, although Eric Stewart didn't do so well as Gowry. When he came back, he just sounded much more raspier and deeper than what he had done.
He was off. He was in the middle of. He was a little bit off of voice acting at that point because he was concerning himself with his music career.
Again, when they came back for Slayers Revolution, everybody just slipped back into their roles, and I felt Lisa, although she sounded too much like Amy Rose with her voice being too squeaky, there was so much more emotion and range in her voice that it was up there with Cynthia Martinez, who I still consider the better voice actress for Lena. That's just personal preference. I still love Lisa, but Cynthia just had that emotion.
Mm-hmm.
So, but then again, you put up with someone like Naga, it does take you to some creepy places.
And before I get back to Kerber, since I mentioned Central Park Media, Ben of the Sage, fuck off with your hate on New York City dubs, will ya? I mean, for almost every dub from Central Park Media I've heard, except for with at least some, with the exception of Angel Sanctuary, he has always destroyed these dubs and always said, and has always mocked. I always mocked him. New York's finest, he says sarcastically. Hey, fuck you, Bennett. Debbie Rabai is a saint. Well, she's not dead, but she's still a saint to me. And getting back to Kerber, so like I was a little bit more annoying to him. And again, I regret that. I regret that part of my life where I've me and Kerber would have gone along better. Because I've also kind of thought that the last time I ever auditioned for anything Kerber was doing was for the Super Freaky Parody Rangers 3 movie. They were doing auditions over at what once was Voice Actors Alliance, once the Voice Acting Alliance, which is no longer up. I auditioned for the part of the Ivan Ooze stand-in, Evan Splooge.
Epic Splooge. Nice.
Yeah. The role eventually was given to Joshua Tomar, who I did meet one time and I'm still friends with on Facebook. Kerber, I don't know, he still probably found me annoying. I have never, and I think I only saw him one more time at the New York convention, New York Comic-Con. But I still have the fear that he's probably told all of his friends and fellow colleagues, like, he never even once never responded to me. So like, hey, if you need any more voices for Tom, let me know. I would love to help you out. I even sent him like an email telling him that sort of like why he hates me or something. Never got a response. And I'm still thinking that he probably has told like his fellow castmates or directors, so like, if you ever got like an audition notice from this guy named A-Log, don't answer him. Don't respond to him. He is very annoying. Look what he did to me. Sort of deal. Again, I just want... Okay, it's sort of like the whole riding on the coattails thing, giving some glory. So like, hey, I worked for Kerber. But still, the man has talent. I have talent. We should at least, do something together, Man's going to be awkward if I go to California and he sees me there. Because I'm worried he's going to point at me and go like, what the hell are you doing here?
Dude, that's just hindsight. There are some things that we do in life that we think is the right thing at the time, and it turns out not to be what we believe to be the right thing. Sometimes we make mistakes. That's why pencils have erasers. Don't let it bog you down. Just move on from it.
Right. I just want the guy to respect me, you know?
No, I understand that.
Yeah. I mean, I gave him respect when he became the new English dub voice for Pegasus in Sailor Moon Super S. I still, even if he hates me, I still respect him. And here's the thing with me: even if you hate my guts, I will still respect you because you have talent.
And you have character.
Yes.
Thank you. I just want a big break. I'm like 32 years old. I'm still trying to get by. I mean, I got myself a job recently over at the local car wash. My hours have kind of like lowered, but there's going to be a newer location that's a couple of blocks away from me.
Mm-hmm.
Exercise, with just the walk alone. I just want to at least do something in this world, just want to at least have that break. I mean, the stand-up comedy kind of tanked, and I could have at least, done a lot better. I gotta get my procrastination under control.
Oh,
I got a boatload of projects that I've wanted to do. I'm involved in several of them too, and I haven't procrastinated on them either. It's just I just gotta find my way in the world. I mean, I know supposedly at 32, it's in my 30s that it's too late for me to do anything, to be involved in entertainment, because again, you're automatically old. Well, for one, you're only as old as you feel.
Exactly.
And second, I don't think it's too late for anything. I mean, Jack Kirby became famous in the late 60s when he was in his 40s for doing Marvel Comics.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, Marvel. They've seen better days with what's been going on in the political climate, and that's all I got to say about it. But again, if Stan Lee can become famous even late in life, so could I. I mean, don't let the fact that you're supposed to be good at something at the age of when you're in your 20s bog you down.
At the end of the day, it's all about quality, not not the age of it. I get mistaken for mid to late 20s all the time, and people are absolutely flabbergasted when I say, no, I'm actually in my 30s.
Yeah. Without the goatee, I would be mistaken. I would still look the same as I was when I was 16.
That's just the thing. Facial hair does add years on, which is one of the reasons I don't grow the goatee too often now. Because I've seen some I go looking back at some pics of me on Instagram where I've tried to trim the beard a little bit, and I'm like, oh, dude, shave that off. It looks hideous. It's better when it's just being designer stubble, but once it's, attempting to look tame, it's just like, nah, just get rid.
I apologize if I brought anything down. So if I brought this whole down, but again, I just don't want my own break. I mean, as you said, MJ, I'm very underrated. I just want at least someone to at least notice me. And no, it's not the old "notice me, senpai" thing going on.
No, we don't do that. No.
Yeah, I just want to be recognized, and just want to be recognized for what I do. And I'm glad I got. And when my reputation was destroyed because of the whole Chris Chan deal, when people think I'm worse off than he is in the sanity department, I think when someone asked me if I could audition for Antoine, that audition video saved my reputation.
Because you are, like I say, I think the first video I ever heard of you as Antoine was episode 3 of Sonic GX, and I'm like, the fuck's that, A-Log?
And I've been using Yeah, I've been using this Antoine for several projects relating to Sonic now.
Well, gotta go where it's good. And I don't know if I've actually said this to Leo Hightower, because I've noticed throughout all three episodes of Sonic GX, obviously with episode 3, they had to have 2 different voice actors because one's a younger version of Sonic and the other one is the modern one. But each episode, they had a brand new voice actor for Sonic, and I'm like, okay, what's going wrong there? Although the voice actor they got for Chris for episode 3, where they actually went to Mobius, but it's just a younger version of it, that may as well have been Chris from Sonic X because the voice was that on point with it. I have actually said in a couple of Ask the Night Q&As, I'm throwing my name into the hat if, for whatever reason, Leo is not able to get the voice actor for Sonic to come back, I'll audition. Simply because the worst that you can do is say no. At the end of the day, he's got to make the editing choices or the casting choices that he thinks is going to make it work. And I just thought, you know what? What the hell? Throw your name in. That's all you can do.
Right. Oh.
Yeah. Just read a couple of comments. Freeman's Alucard is perfection. I will have to look for that. She also says, I get mistaken for being in my teens and I'm 32. I've seen a picture of you on your Twitter, Lydia. You do not look anywhere close to 32. Nowhere near. Chris just says, even I get mistaken for being younger than my age. Well, dude, you look youthful anyway, so that comes as no surprise.
I can join that club.
Anime God says, I'll be 31 the 16th this month. I'd have said you were closer to 25, 24 at best, dude.
In January, I'm going to be... But I don't really look 22.
You probably won't, dude. I mean, it comes down to 3 scenarios. 1, just good genetics. 2, you don't drink and you don't smoke and you don't take drugs. Or the third scenario, it's the mixture of the 2. Sometimes it's luck. Sometimes it's putting in the effort. Me, never smoked a day in my life. Quit drinking 5 years ago, and I've never touched drugs. Not once. It's not worth it.
I never touched drugs. I have never smoked either.
It's not worth it. Apart from that, smoking is way too expensive these days. Plus, it adds years onto your skin because it ages it prematurely. And I've lost a few people in my family to cancer. I am not about to add myself to that statistic. No.
I almost lost someone to cancer, a certain type of cancer. That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah.
Let's try to go back to something positive. I'm trying to watch Mock the Week again on YouTube.
Right.
I'm trying to remember the going off point of where I last left off. I know it's been a couple of years. And again, I love the improvisation, and Hugh Dennis is still if Hugh Dennis is still there, it's still a good thing. But I do like Milton Jones. He's so out there.
Lydia's just said drugs are bad, okay?
Like, drugs are bad. Okay. If you don't believe me, go ask your dad. Okay.
Oh, God, random's here.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Hi.
Oh, no. Oh, he's not bothering. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
11:47.
No. What time is it?
Oh, no. No.
I think I know what time it is.
He's gonna go do something.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
I think it's time to talk about a household appliance.
Oh no.
A heating device
A household appliance.
Oh, no.
designed to heat food.
Oh,
Is it an oven? No.
oh no.
Is it a microwave?
Gosh, help me.
No. Is it a kettle? Well, technically you can heat noodles, but no. Is it a toaster? No, darlings, no. It's what's the word? A grill.
Oh
Yes.
no.
But not just any grill. It's the Hulk Hogan's Ultimate Grill.
Oh. I gotta say right now, MJ, if you and your brother ever go on TV, I would love to see you two on Mock the Week.
No, putting us on a TV station together at the same time. No, that's a recipe for disaster.
I kind of like it.
It's funny because he's implying that people still watch television.
Oh gosh, Brock just showed up.
They're like, hey, Uncle Paul, are we gonna go out to eat today? Brock, we're trying to wrestle.
I read a couple of more comments. Only drink on rare occasions and never touched a cigarette and never intend to. Anime God, you're even more sensible. Lydia just says, if Team 4-Star wants me, you know, I'd be.
I'd be surprised if Team 4-Star will want me to pop in for their voice work.
Dude, do it. Just go for it. Because the worst, again, like I said, with wanting to audition for the role of Sonic for Sonic GX, the worst Leo can say is no.
Is no.
Because if you, again, there's no point living in regret because then you'll think later, it's like, why didn't I do that? You know, if you just put an audition in, and if they don't like it, it's like, at least you tried.
Mm-hmm.
And apart from that, I like the way that is it Hurricane 360 that originally wrote that series?
Yeah.
I mean, I actually like the premise that he went with. Although whoever they got to voice Amy in that third episode, oh god, that was so close for how she is in the games. It was disturbing.
Oh yeah, that's another friend of mine, Mathonix.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be interesting.
She's currently she's trying to juggle voice acting and also family life. She's a mother of 2 kids right now.
Oh, right.
But she's trying to get back into it. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's all good stuff. It'll be interesting whenever Leo does get around to doing episode 8. Oh dear. Fireworks are going to happen for that one. Although I said to him in the comment section for episode 3, is like, oh, you're going to get the Son Amy fans go crazy because of the fact that Sonic and Sally got back together. I'm like, who cares? The right couple got back together, the one that we all, the one that we all appreciate.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm sorry, whenever I've seen people say, oh, Son Amy works, like, no, it doesn't. It's so contrived and forced.
Not to mention Amy's 12.
Yeah. That's just. But even then, if we go by the Sonic Adventure adaptation in Archie's, she might be 12 years young physically, but mentally she's still 8 because she hasn't matured mentally. The only thing that aged was just her physical form.
Mm-hmm.
Although I found it intriguing how Sonic and Tails get an extra finger. I don't know why that happened. I suppose that was just with the tie-in that they were doing with Sonic Adventure, just so that everything matched up from the comic to the video games, but
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Remember people say that the adaptation was rushed.
I still enjoyed it.
I've actually got one of the Archie paperback graphic novels for that. It's all right. It's not too bad, although somebody was actually saying, why is the mayor of Station Square called, Mayor Giuliani? It's like, I think that's meant to be a pun on Mayor Giuliani.
Yep, that's it. Mayor Giuliani. As a New Yorker, I know this.
And he rightfully got Time Magazine's Person of the Year 2001.
Mm-hmm.
Although I find that bogus that McMahon was nominated for that award, if SmackDown's to be anything to be believed from that year.
Oh.
Well, no, it was that. I think it was leading up to Royal Rumble 2002, and it was that segment where the fans were doing the what chant so continuously that McMahon actually had the lights turned down, and then all you hear was the glass break.
Oh.
Austin's, yeah, you know which one I'm talking about.
Yep, hold on a second. Need a little prop here. Looks like Stone Cold Steve Austin is gonna open up a can of whoop ass. Yeah. Oh
no. He's actually doing the what chant out on the landing.
Like what? Mr. Austin, you have to listen to us. What?
Oh no.
Listen to us. You have acute appendicitis.
What?
I would say you have a cute little butt, but that'll be wrong.
What? You're fired.
That was
Oh,
that year.
Lord, I remember that moment. Oh, yeah. I remember the bigger shit your pants moment. In Vince's case, it's sort of like they had that one picture of Stone Cold Steve Austin. How you're never going to see him again. And then it fades into Stone Cold in real time. He's in the building. Oh, Lord, I gotta find the time to watch on the network, as long as they don't edit it, as long as there's no edits, to actually see that moment again. Because while I gripe about the Attitude Era because, about the faux positive, so like, no, Mom, it's not, Mom, Dad, it's not what you think.
I think you got another T-shirt on the way, and I think that T-shirt might just say, McMahon 316 says I just pissed my pants.
Oh, God. After that one moment, you think he's going to shoot him, and then it's all like, pew, the little flag with the bang symbol on him.
I like how when he gave him the stunner after that, he was very carefully making sure that McMahon's leg didn't make contact with him.
Mm-hmm. Right. For all the gripe I've gotten because it gave to the Attitude Era because I thought it would get in trouble with certain things. Like, say, for example, back in sort of like the whole Divas era, so like the women were sexy, yet the matches were so boring.
Yeah.
Boring, and you fell asleep, and all of a sudden you wake up, they find you, and the Divas aren't on TV anymore, yet Triple H is on. Whoa, guys, I can explain. Yeah, because again, it's hard to be a guy. It never happened to me, but I would be surprised it happened to like a guy who had his wiener out, trying to whack into the Divas, and yet the matches are so boring. Or you fell asleep, and you try to explain yourself with Triple H is on your TV and you're naked. That's a mental image I don't even want to have.
No, that's what.
And the best thing is when your wife walks in and says, honey, what are you doing? You say, I'm doing what's best for business.
Oh,
Wow.
damn it, Random, this is what I miss about you.
A macho man riding in a one-horse open sleigh. Yeah.
Random, this is what I love about you. Your demented sense of humor.
Macho man hates this idea that you're the best. Because you're not Macho Man's the best. Macho Man is the best in the world.
Ooh, yeah. Macho Man has got you rolling. Yeah.
Wow, we just suddenly got political again.
Macho Madness, sky's the limit.
Gosh.
Like, well,
Oh no.
I am the game. Oh, I remember this joke from years ago. I'm gonna retire. What do you mean, champ? What do you mean about retire? I'm gonna retire from my retirement. Woo! Yeah. I know how you feel, champ. Retirement's a hell of a drug. Woo! Yeah, retirement. It's a hell of a drug.
Oh god.
Oh God, thank you, Rock, for bringing in the it's for Triple H when he speaks.
Like he's just building on the exaggeration that Mick Foley did back in the day. Like, well, if I can be in the main event, I'm going home.
Like,
Let's be respectful now here in Tacoma.
I don't know why you keep referencing that moment from 01.
Important to me, dude.
okay, what happened in Tacoma? It's been years. It's been years since I've watched it. What happened in Tacoma?
He was trying to do this promo, and the crowd were being shitty like they normally are, and Vince just goes, "Now let's be respectful now here in Tacoma." Important to me, just hearing that line.
Okay, I'm not going anywhere near you.
Life sucks, and then you die.
Life sucks. Then you die.
Although more accurately, life sucks, and then you get Hulk Hogan's Ultimate Grill.
What is it? Random. I gotta ask. What is up with you and Hulk Hogan's Ultimate Grill?
It is how I get wood.
You want to marry the grill or something?
Get under the foil and the limitation of the lettuce.
Of the letter. There.
Run, get to the grill, do it now.
Get to the grill. Well, you gotta have some of the meat on the grill.
I need your boots.
I would kill for this grill. Oh, speaking of grills, hold on. I'll be right back. I got something hilarious for you.
Oh golly. Does the grill come with propane and doesn't have propane accessories?
You that we're sponsored by people who eat fruit pastels in the pants.
Don't ask.
All right.
Just don't ask.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I got something for you. Blast for the past. This is the Mad Top 20 Dumbest People, Events, and Things of 2002. The biggest bobbleheads of the year, ladies and gentlemen. And, of course, we have Mike Tyson in there. Oh, let's see what Mikey Boy's done. Let's see. Oh, nope. Here we go. Number 3, Mike Tyson knocks himself out. Mike Tyson once had it all. A thriving career, a beautiful wife, fabulous riches, and even a semblance of his sanity. But somewhere along the way, poor squeaky-voiced Mike took a few too many blows to the head, and his life turned into the most ridiculous boxing saga since Rocky V.
Oh.
This year, Tyson attacked Lennox Lewis at a press conference announcing their fight, but then inexplicably failed to attack him during their actual fight. In fact, Iron Mike was so thoroughly humiliated, his boxing career is effectively over. We're guessing he won't be able to reinvent himself as a cuddly George Foreman-style infomercial pitchman, but the results will sure be entertaining if he tries. Random, you might want to take a listen to this one. Hi, I'm Mike Tyson, here with my new lean, mean, rage-inducing griller machine. Now you can fix your favorite things: burgers, steaks, chicken fillets, pork chops, and then Holyfield's ears and fish. My new machine grills better than fucking hypocrite reporters quote me about my social bad behavior and deteriorating boxing skills. Your meat don't gotta be cooked or to pull of grease, but you gotta be lying in a pool of blood. You little white pussy skin of a wheel man. I'll fuck you in the ass until you love me, my grill faggot. These little grooves. Okay, what was that? Oh yeah. These little grooves in my grill make the grease go down this way, giving you that good, tasty food. It's grease at all, just like fornicating. You don't agree? I'll rip your fucking heart out and eat back to you. My grill lets you spend less time in the kitchen and more time with your family. My family left me. I want to get your deal in the fucking ass, some of the tentacles so you can feel my pain. I'll put your mother in a straight jacket, you punk ass white boy. It's all yours now, bitch.
Wow.
Yep.
Why did it
Wow.
sound like the guy from King of the Hill?
Wait, which one? Cotton?
Neighbor he had.
Be a bit more specific.
Oh.
He had a few neighbors.
Oh. So like
Oh, I know what you mean now.
Tao? Shoot. What like
Like he had a kid called Khan Jr.
oh Khan, yes. Wait, I sound like Khan?
Just picturing Khan doing this epic sales pitch.
What like you gotta buy now. You have to buy it now. Oh, you got to buy this grill. Hey, you hillbilly. You want to buy this grill because you're stupid. Yeah, my Mike Tyson impression is so like I'm still trying to try to get back to my Mike Tyson voice. So like, well, I'm gonna eat your children. Well, feed me Allah. I'm gonna eat your children.
Grills don't kill people. Hulk Hogan does. What? Hulk
Like Dano Grill, man. Hulk Hogan trying to make us into Dano Grill, man. I was like, I was trying to be like George Foreman, man. You know, I was crazy. Like, whoa, man. It was like they took war, man.
What? What in the hell are you talking about? I'm not.
What in the hell are you talking about, Boomhauer?
I'm not stepping into any man's ring. I'm a married man with propane accessories. I'm gonna kick your ass. Whoa.
Hank, I'm not even sure that'll be a good idea. I think this whole thing's nothing more than an oxymoron.
Shut up, Dale.
Oh,
You're the kind of jackass that thinks Antifa are law-abiding citizens. But I can tell you as a resident of Texas, if one of them little vegan ISIS hippie boys comes onto my property, I'm going to kick their ass. Because I'm an American, goddammit.
I don't know, Hank. I think there's got to be a good. Gee, I don't know, Hank. It's probably like good boys about eat vegetables. Shut up, Bill. Random, you and I got to do something together at least.
I let my girlfriend be too, please.
Hey,
Did I miss something?
It's you just said
we got to do something together. I'm not sure the missus will be too, please.
Not on YouTube?
no, dude.
Wait, he didn't. Oh, goddamn.
You just said you and him should do something together. He said, "I don't think my girlfriend will be too pleased."
Oh, not that way. Not that way. No.
Penny fucking drops.
Now you see, when two voice actors love each other very much.
Oh, God.
When two boys touch themselves, that's not what Jesus would have wanted. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Give me a check.
Okay. Okay. You know what you're starting to remind me of, like, was it that Keith Everett character? Was it? Oh, shoot. I apologize if I forgot his name. So like his character, Brotherly Love. Yeah, Keith Everett. I think I got his name right. So like, also like that. Was it that American generals are like, all right, listen up, commie, listen up, limeys. Here's what we're gonna to get rid of the commies. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna round them up, put them in a field, and then bomb the commie bastards.
This sounds like fun. I want to kill communists. Sounds like good weekend.
Oh no!
Well, like you want me to get, all right. I'm not okay. Miss Trump, I'm not sure about this guy on the internet. Why is he calling you Troy? Because to be perfectly honest, he's really annoyed about how these people are poking fun of me.
I can't do a decent Troy impression to save my life because every time I do it, it sounds like Randy Newman. It's become a funny joke with my say to people, we gotta build a wall. We gotta build a wall.
Oh God. Okay, we gotta. Oh, random. You just gave me an idea. Okay, here's how we gotta do it. We're gonna build a wall. We're gonna build a wall. We're gonna build a wall to protect you and me. But sir, what about the ones that are actually living? Shut up, this is my song.
So we're doing Toy Story 4. I don't know, Mickey. Is that going to piss people off? I've got a cocaine habit. Oh, I need money. But Mickey, that's going to piss people off. Fuck the people! I would, but I ain't got enough time.
Oh, you know what I say about that? Fuck your people. We need more money. Right. You're only there to do one day only. To make little girls' Chinese tickle. And whenever little girls' Chinese tickle, I make money.
Best thing is, right, if you want to piss off a Disney executive, right, what you do is you run into Disney HQ or Disneyland and you shout 20th Century Fox. Because that's
Fox
making better movies than your shitty MCU. Go suck a nut.
No, God. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Yeah, thanks a lot, Disney and Fox. This is why Wolverine's not in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. And mind you, I enjoyed Deadpool in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. He was absolutely bonkers off the wall hilarious. But no, Disney have to be like pussies and just sort of like, nope, no. We're not gonna have anything for Fox here. But you guys work with Paramount Pictures for Popeye.
Because fuck the X-Men. That's talk about Marvel, not about good people who can't go into things. I
mean, I would love to get it on with Mystique, but I'm not. I would love to get on with Mystique and Emma Frost, but God knows how many STDs they have.
Oh no!
What? What'd I do?
He's in thought.
We're all fucked up.
Oh dear God! What have I unleashed?
This is gonna be shit. I'm very rusty with this, so nobody help me out here. Snively? Oh, yes, sir. How can I assist you this evening? Snively. Yes, sir. Get the Hulk Hogan's grill. Oh, no, sorry. Commence the grilling.
That's just wrong.
And what are we grilling, sir? What do you think? Oh, God, not again.
Gosh dang. It's disturbing how well he does that.
Yeah, he's not a bad sniffly.
That was just a gagging reflex he had.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, random. Now that we got you here, what do you think of the whole accidental creation of Omelette within the Sonic fan base after that one boss in Flying Battery Zone?
Read the month review. I refuse to comment until I learn more. Is all you're getting. No more questions. The president needs to sleep now. But he has work in morning killing commie bastards.
Oh God.
I'm touching his Hulk Hogan's ultimate grill. 40,000 pythons roaming in my bathroom.
Oh.
Wait, what?
No, I'm not
ready. I'm a torment. Woo! You got him. He's gonna come down in a rain and he's gonna bomb it on a weapon. Woo!
Woo! I am the nature boy. I'm gonna ride in a limousine, fly a jet, kiss it with a tail. Woo! Son of a gun.
Like Macho Madness, sky limit.
I think on that note, we'll call it time, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, the program is about to close. Please pick up all your rubbish and put it in the nice bins provided, because don't leave your rubbish on the floor, because the good people have to clean the building after you. Do you have any idea how annoying it is that people have to come in after you and they step in your shit? It's not considerate. It's not acceptable. So when you do leave the theatre, please pick all your stuff up, because nobody likes a cunt.
Is that Adrian Evanson or is that Tom Major?
How the hell did he manage to sound like Prince of Moose?
What? I thought he was sounding like John Major, asking about the peas.
Again, let's try and steer away from politics. From this pilot episode of Sunday Night Live, hope you enjoyed it. Would you like to see
Time, gentlemen, please. Time, gentlemen, please.
If you'd like to see it get picked up as a series, comment section below. Sunday night, yes, or Sunday night, no. Leave as a hashtag Sunday night, yes, or hashtag Sunday night, no. Let us know what you think. It's basically just been an opportunity just to have a live stream, just to say.
And if you want
Whatever.
more of my stupid bullshit, hashtag Ultimate Grill.
Oh, good,
God.
good Lord.
The hashtag Macho Grill, yeah.
Anyway, thank you to our. Oh, Anime God would like to see it happen. Let's say thank you to his comments for this evening, and thank you to Lydia. Always a pleasure to have you in the chat. A little bit, I'm not annoyed, but a little bit sad that Win the Rogue wasn't here this week. That girl's a real sweetheart. But, you know, it's another time, another opportunity, and what have you. And if I do decide to pick this up as a series, then yay. But until then, good night from the night.
Peace out.
Catch you later.
Yeah, this has been Sunday Night Live. Have a good night, folks. Have a good night.
See ya.
Bye.